Thank you very much for the $10.
Let's go. We got $10.
Sir, do you have any change?
Nah, motherfucker, I'm broke.
Thank you very much, Mike. We have Giorgio. Let's go. He says, okay, Fatty, running it up. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Retire. That says $10 to mute Jess. Our conversation is disingenuous. We don't mute Jess. Jess will talk until her teeth fall out. Okay? Thank you very much. We have OG in the building saying, Tommy on point. Salute to you. Okay, we have 20 more to go. So we have Reckless with $2 California dollars. It says it's called Bristophilia, woman who like Kelly. Thank you very much. We have Day saying, Jazz needs to understand if you're a single man, you see more a woman are than what another average woman see. Majority of women are 304. Jamie says, Jazz never said anything about kids at any time. 15 to go. We have Retire says, this conversation is circular. Ask Melanie. Aww. Thank you very much for moderating the panel. We really needed that. Dave, $5. Man, hear this line all the time. I did that in my last relationship. I'm not doing that anymore. We have OG Hot Rod back again. Says she is about to turn into a pillar of salt. Nate saying, dang, Fatty got motion. He got OG Tommy on the show. Respect. We get Tommy all the time. Hey, Tommy is the nicest dude when it comes to the upper dudes. He just pulls up. He doesn't need ask for money. He doesn't ask for, he just pulls up. So thank you very much for him to be nice to us. Again, appreciate it. Thank you very much. We are nice to the people that are nice to us. Jess is nice to us, so you're nice to Jess. Boxing Ray in the building. He says, big ups to my queen, Melanin Legacy. She's the true definition of humble and feminine. Damn, how many husbands do you have on these YouTube streets already, Melanie? There's like the 7th. What now? 23G, the Omi in the building.
The Untouchable Empire, baby.
One membership. I appreciate you. We need 3 memberships on my side and 10 memberships on Ali's side. So if you're feeling generous, please support the show. Player 1, $2 says Tommy the GOAT. The best editor in the game. We have 10 to go. Retired that. Jesse's triggered. Here we go. Another one, Nate says, just subscribe. I should have been on here sooner, but much respect, Fatty. Don't forget to subscribe to Ali too. Welcome to the Untouchable Empire, baby.
So, you think you're untouchable?
We have PCZ, $5. Nice guys, get leftovers. Chivalry really may have died, y'all. Thank you very much. We have 5 to go. The woman confirmed. Dave always confirmed it. If she's into that man, it can't do no wrong, says TD. Tell him. I appreciate you. We have another one from OG Hot Rod. Says salute to the panel, y'all. On fire tonight. Thank you very much, sir. Keep going. We have Platform. Maybe I said it wrong. It says, where is the conversation and examples of the woman that have treated you how you see fit, and why aren't you with them? I left my woman because I was greedy. I wanted more booty. Dirty South, $2. Oh my God, shaking my ass. Adios mio. Thank you very much. My brother Anonymous based in the building saying great show so far. I appreciate it. We have another one, Empress in the building. Empress Jamet says, shout out to Napa. Being her friend is honor. Thank you very much. We appreciate the kind words, repping for the friend. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And we have another one from Floyd. Floyd says, Nepal looking good. Thank you very much. OG Speed in the building. It says, if a pawn takes your queen, it's not checkmate. It's only when the king have called. Thank you very much, OG. I hope you're doing good. Shadow Dragon with another Untouchable membership.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
And finally, Boxing Ray with a $10 ball saying, Melanin Legacy only have one husband, and that's me. Ooh, they're fighting in the chat.
It's time to do
Thank you very much for
Fatty, can I say something real quick?
Absolutely. And then we go to the main event. I just want to say something real quick, friends. Once again, Hamburger Fund, $5 on the Hamburger Fund via PayPal or Cash App. We need 100. So if you are feeling generous, I would truly appreciate it that you guys supported the Hamburger Fund. So thank you very much. I'm not going to play the Hamburger. No, I was lying. I will definitely go to do it.
Hey, baby. If you're feeling a fatty, hit that like, smash subscribe, and bless the Cash App at $Team Fatty 8.
And finally, if you can support Mr. Ali too, I'll truly appreciate it. So hit the
Like
Cash
the
App.
video, hit subscribe, and show love to Ali at $Ilkan.
It's time to do.
So let's go to the main event and let's get Damien here to say something. Go ahead, Damien. What you have to say?
It's just there was a lot of shit going on, and I was just like, I was hoping that Tommy was up here, so I just wanted his perspective on something. I just feel like, and this is not necessarily talking to the panel, I'm talking to the people in the chat, people listening to what have you. Personal growth is real. You know, all these people want to like pivot. If you get to a point where you were one way and you decide you want to be a different way because it doesn't serve you anymore, do that. Because I was a person, I was in the club partying, you know, hooking up with like random chicks and stuff like that. It just stopped serving me. It wasn't that I aged out of it or I couldn't get anymore, because I was only 31 when I decided it was I was in the prime of it when I decided it didn't serve me anymore. I think don't let anybody ever touch you think that, you know, that you can't look at the things that weren't serving in the past, even if you were really about those things and you realized, you know what, that's not going to be the thing that is going to make me happy in the long term. And decide I need to make some change. Let me finish. Decide to make some changes and align yourself with people who are better suited to where you want to be, not where you are. And I think a lot of times we get on these panels and it's like, well, when you were 22, you did this, and when you were you this, and you had sex with this, so you this and that, and you're 30. I'm like, dude, none of us should be the same person they were. Every 5 years, there should be some form of progression in who you are. You know, I think I'm 50 years old, so I think I stopped really having those significant progressions probably around 38. But it's just one of those things where it's just like, I just can't get behind people telling people this thing that you are pigeonholed into who you were, what you like, what you rocked with. You know, the Damien right now would not even rock with some of the chicks that I messed with back when it was but the Damien then was loving those kinds of situations because they served me for where I was in my life and I was mentally. So
why should I be benevolent when women are not? We do this example all the time. If a man sucked the dick in college, would you date him? No. No. Wait 1 second, Damien. You went on a monologue.
It dilutes the conversation.
You went on a monologue, Damien. Didn't you say let me finish? I did, right?
You could
That's all.
Keep it more relatable to people.
Again, I'm talking to you. Let me talk to you.
Okay.
Right? Women are not benevolent to your past. They are not. They will fact check you. They will do the car fact shit on you. It's not even funny. Right? They will find out anything and everything to disqualify you. So when you are saying this, Damien, right? Men are not women and women are not men. Damien, did you give to your current wife things that you never gave to every woman that you ever been before?
Of course.
Okay, so now flip it. If that woman already had kids with the dude, if that woman gave her youth, if that woman gave his best years to the dude, there's nothing that woman can give to me that she didn't do to the guys that she likes.
Well, hold on a second. You have to then find what somebody's best years. The best years to me would be the years where she's most productive in society, the most that she's most
in society.
Just productive. Yes, she's more of a productive person in society.
I have a question then. So this woman was a bum when she was between 20 and 27. She got 2 kids by a guy, right? Now she's 35. She has a corporate job. I get her. I'm the stepdaddy. Is she giving me the best that she could? compared with the guy that who gets the best deal, me or the guy that actually put 2 kids on her?
It all depends on what you're looking for, what she's giving to you. It all depends on what you're looking to get out of her. Like,
Damon,
for example, hold on a second. Yes, we are, because you.
Are you sure we're going to do this today, Damien?
Okay. The thing is, you do this is like you say, here's the extreme of reality that could possibly happen, and let's live there.
Damien, how is the woman?
Hold on a second. Well, let me finish. Let me get the statement out. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Because what will happen is I know a lot of women. I know a lot of men. I know a lot of men who ain't shit, did some work on themselves, and now they shit. I know a lot of women that weren't shit, did some work on themselves, and now they are shit. It's just like basically what it is if a woman, let's use your example, wasn't focused, wasn't on her purpose, wasn't everything, she had 2 babies or whatever like that, fine. But in the meantime, she says, okay, that doesn't serve me anymore. Let me try. If she's self-aware, she knows that it's limited her options to the amount of men she could possibly have access to. But that doesn't say stake you out of the game. And that don't say now you ain't worth shit. Because what should happen is she should say, you know what? All right, those men, some men ain't gonna rock with me. Just live in a place of reality. Some men ain't gonna rock with me, but there's a ton of men. If I got a corporate job, I'm disassociated all myself from the dumb shit. People can't even imagine me doing the dumb shit that I did back in the past or whatever you. Then it's up to that man to determine what he can and can't live with. He should be like, okay, yeah, she got 2 kids, but I like kids. So fine. I'll get with a woman with 2 kids.
Well, time to move the goalposts again. On 3, fellas. 1, 2, 3, push.
See, this
Damien, did you say I like kids
to have serious
conversations? Did you say I like kids to justify be a stepdad of 2? I like my kids. Can I make kids with you? Can I get you, Damien? And this is what I'm talking about. It's like every time we talk to you, depending on who is on the room, you shapeshift, right? One day you red pill.
Give me one example of how I did. No. I keep it consistent based on what.
So let's keep it consistent and let's see if you actually be honest.
Give me an example of where I shapeshift.
Okay, Damien. A broke woman giving 2 kids to a man on her 20s is more valuable than a woman with a good job that is 35 with 2 kids from another man that you are going to get together. Is this a fair statement or I'm reaching? And don't say it depends on the guy. We talk about majority. Please, 1 second.
I just want to restate what you say. I just want to make sure I can understand it.
Because I want to make sure, right? What would most men say?
Answer the question and let me get it. Because then when you go on to this other shit, I forget what you asked.
I'm not changing.
I'm slow, I guess.
Talking with you. I'm talking with the crowd too, right? Because I want to make sure that we know this. If you put 100 men on a room and you say that this 22-year-old woman with no kids and you are going to have 2 kids with her and she doesn't have money, or you have this woman that is 35, she has a good job and 2 kids, which one do you think, like they look the same, they act the same, all that, what woman do you think most men are going to pick?
The man will most likely gravitate to a woman who doesn't, because she doesn't, because like you said, the 35 with no kids and stuff like that. But that's not my point. My point is, if this woman has 2 and 2, I'm talking about the woman. If the woman has 2 kids and what have you, if she's self-aware to know that, okay, I don't have access to all the men that I had access to previously. And the criteria for somebody, the barrier to entry is going to be a lot more significant for a guy because I have these 2 kids, and she moves accordingly. I think that's what we need to focus on, as opposed to those 2 people aren't competing for the same guy.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. Hold on a second. They may like the same guy. They may be attracted to the same guy, but a dude who is looking to have kids with nobody else, who wants to have kids with his first woman, they're not going to have access to that guy. So they shouldn't. They're not in even competition for that guy because they're not even in a game. What I'm talking about is the guy who is not. If it's a guy who's like, kids or no kids, I don't care, what have you, then I'll give both people equal playing field. What you're doing is you're saying a woman who has no access to this guy is of less. Yes, of course, is of less value to that guy, but to a guy who don't give a shit, she still has value. You're on mute.
Damien,
You're on
this
mute.
is what I'm saying about just be talking. What's more valuable, a woman with no ass or a woman with a fat ass?
If you like ass, what about it? But
No. We're
like
talking for
ass.
most. No, sir, we're talking for most men. Which is more valuable, a woman with fat ass or no ass?
To me, a woman with ass is to me.
What's more valuable, a woman with giant titties or a woman with no titties?
See.
Yeah.
And that's where you get disingenuous.
Damien, I'm not asking
How's
you.
that
I'm asking most men.
Then
Most men.
Let me just ask you a question.
No, you don't have to expand what most men like more.
I just need to be able to answer your questions too, brother.
How are you going?
Is
Okay,
that-
answer my questions for a majority. Go ahead.
Okay. There's a difference. See, it's always the extreme game versus the absolute loss with you. It's like no giant titties or none whatsoever. I'm like, there's titties coming very
Small
I mean,
titties,
it's like,
small titties, a cup or a D cup. Which one is preferable to most
if
men?
you're going to ask what I like, or you're going to ask what
I'm
most
asking
men
what
like.
you like.
Most men,
Listen.
okay, hold on. The majority of men were
He's
probably
not
like.
hold on. No, Damien.
I'm answering.
Damien, you are overthinking it. I'm not talking about you.
The majority of men.
Damien.
The majority of men would like the women with the bigger
There's men
titties.
on this planet that love obese women.
I answered. It's answered. I answered.
He answered that. He wait till he gaslight you.
Instead of talking, Damien, instead of walking with me and talking with me, you're trying to find an
Do it to me
exception.
too, Damien. You answer
Damien,
it. You
come on, man.
gaslight me
What the
first.
fuck are you doing?
No, because as soon as somebody starts talking, you try to
Well,
say,
it's because you're lying.
Your answer. I didn't lie. I didn't even answer.
Hey, Damien. Talk. Hey, Damien. Ask me. Do most men love sports? Yes. Do most men love fast cars? Yes. Do most men love big booties? Yes. Do most women love tall men? Yes. Do most women love men with money? Yes. This is a person that actually is talking with you. I'm being honest. I don't have to lie. What you do is, instead of, like, remember when Tommy was on the conversation and said, women go from specific to general every time they don't agree with something. They will talk in generalities and then says, but not me and my friends. That's what you did right here. You know that most men. You know that
because
most
you didn't give
men,
me a chance to answer it.
You will give it a chance, and there's no. I'll say this because for whatever reason I'm.
Hold on a second. This is how you want me to. This is how you want to proceed, and I get it. It's your show. You can strong arm all you want.
How is that my show? If I literally am.
Listen. This is what
you know what? I will do it again, Damien. I apologize for wanting straight questions for a man that is 50 years old.
No.
I apologize.
This is what you got. Let me give you an example. You say what I do. Let me give you an example. This is what you guys.
I don't want to have the conversation about the conversation.
But you just did. You just said you do this, you did that, you do this, you do that.
Because we were talking about the topic, and instead of you answering for most guys, you said not me and my friends.
I didn't say that. I said, do you want me to answer for myself, or you want me to answer for?
And didn't I clarify that was most?
And then when you said that, I said, oh yeah, most men prefer big titties.
I will ask the last question. Hey, Damien, most men like more women with no kids or the same woman with kids?
Depending on where you are in life.
Mm-hmm. Because if he's a father,
no, everybody stop. Tyranny. If you had a chance to have a relationship with a man, like let's clean slate, okay? Clean slate. We all reborn on this planet, clean slate. A man comes to you, no kids. Same man comes to you, 2 kids. Which one would you rather have?
And I have no kids. I have no kids.
Yes.
If I have no kids, I'm not dating someone with kids.
Melanie, what about you? You have no kids. The man has no kids. Which one would you ever have? The man with kids or the man with no kids?
No kids.
What about you, Jess? No kids. What about you, Napa? You are muted.
You're muted.
Here we go. You have no kids, Napa. Remember, you have no kids. This man comes to you. Yes, there's 2 men, same man. One with no kids and another one with 2 kids. Which one are you choosing?
Okay. What if it doesn't matter to me at all? I mean, do I have to?
Just say kids or no kids. They don't want context.
Hey,
this is where context go to die. So just say yes or no.
Okay, so since I only have to choose one. Yeah. Oh, no kids, only because I don't want to deal with the mother. I love kids, so I wouldn't care.
So no kids is better, right?
No kids is the answer. That's the answer they want. Give me
so now you can, Damien. Now I'm going to ask you again because you said it depends. Damien, If most men have the chance to pick a woman with no kids, compare with the same woman with 2 kids, which one are they choosing?
Okay.
Oh,
Most
my.
men would like, look at this nigga. Most men would prefer a woman with no kids.
So it's
If
done.
he
But-
has kids,
Okay,
what if
I'm
he
saying,
has kids?
but the context of your question, there's no other answer but most men would prefer no kids. Okay, say, all right, but let's add a little context to the question or what have you. Say, and I'll ask, because you said to these women, you got no kids. I'm willing to bet the majority of women with kids, which is the vast majority of women that are probably single out there that people will be dealing over a certain age, probably have kids. You know, over the age of 35, you're more likely to meet a woman with kids than with no kids. So if you're dating after the age of 35 and you're not a child, or you're not dating 20, you're not dating children, you're going to have a trouble. Be like, okay, are you willing to date a woman with kids? And I know your ideally would be no kids, but the vast majority of you women, if you run into, have kids. So what are you going to do? You're going to stay dry with a dry dick? Or are you going to say, maybe I need to reevaluate my standards of what I'm willing to accept in the women that I date? So that's the way it is. If you, I get it. You guys think like you're 20 years old. You act like you're 20 years old. At 22, nobody, no, 20, but talk to a guy who's 40 years old, out there single. His ideal situation, of course, no kids. But what his real life situation will probably be, he will have to probably get over the fact that the woman, that if he really wants to be in relationships, get over the fact that the woman might have a kid.
And
Can I say something?
one thing. Let me have.
Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm lying.
No, I want to
Your
ask
message-
It's not 1 second, I'll get you. It's not that
It's
you
like
are
you-
wrong, it's that you added all these qualifiers to say something that we never said.
Right.
Most people might have to settle with people with kids. Most people on their life arrangements, they actually think it's unfair for me to have 3
I get
kids.
it.
while you
I
don't
get
have
it. You're right.
nothing.
You're right.
But I
was just
guarantee,
thinking
but I
reality.
guarantee,
You were thinking fantasy. Got you. I was thinking
What?
actual. You was thinking fantasy. You're thinking.
I was talking about preference. If
No,
I
no,
have
no.
to choose
But
between,
if
oh no, wait,
you
just 1 second, and then Tyranny and Napa got it. If
Gotcha.
I have to choose between a woman with a beautiful face and a woman with the ugly face, I won't say depends. I won't say that some men that like ugly woman. It depends, because sometimes you are broke and you only can afford the ugly woman. I will say if men could get away with it, they will get away with the pretty woman. That's what I said. And instead of focusing on that, you try to go around the play because for whatever reason, you let it. I don't know.
Because
It's ladies first. I get it.
I
but
would like these conversations to be grounded in reality, not fantasy worlds or whatever.
yes, the
It's
same
in the
person
real
that says
world-
it depends.
real world situations as opposed to extremes that are probably never really.
Hey, Damien, last question.
realized.
Is there anything in the world that is not, it depends?
Yes, there's things that are not. It depends. Is there anything in the world that has context and is nuanced?
When it comes to
Is there,
preference,
no, you're gonna answer my question too. Is
When
there
it-
things that are nuanced?
when it comes to preferences, everything
I'm gonna
is
do like
depends.
you do. Answer the question.
I'm
Is there
answering the
anything- is it
questions.
a-
I'm answering the
Sucks,
question.
don't it? Sucks, don't it?
Damien. I'm answering the question. If I jump out of this window,
That's not
no, let me finish. The result will always be I'm going to go down. I live on the 9th floor, right? But when it comes to preferences, likings, it's never going to be always strawberry or always pineapple. It will depend on the person. It depends on the circumstance. So what I'm saying is that if we are going to talk about relationships, and instead of talking about majorities, we're going to talk about it depends. I can bring you a man that has fetish by being stepped on by a 600-pounder woman and get whipped
Well, ask
on.
it again.
And
For
if
the
every
third
time I
time.
say, man, like,
Is there anything related to relationship that is nuanced? Anything that's nuanced?
everything is nuanced, Dame.
You just,
Everything is nuanced.
man, you just you like doing this in front of women because your message
It ain't got
is.
nothing to do with all
Let
you
me
women
finish.
can click off and
Let me
women
finish.
are the
Let me
same way.
finish.
All you women can go
Let
get
me
off
finish.
now to the same
And why
way.
it's bothering you that I said it? Your message is consistent because you still became a husband being a player, and then you telling women who are hoes they can still be wives. Hoes get married and players get married. People like what they like on Monday. You say that you got to do and work to be like on Tuesday to you. So
You are wrong.
You're coaching us.
No, you are wrong because some men like hoes, so it depends.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Some
You
men
just
can
flip-
fall,
you
so it
flip-flop,
depends.
man.
Some men like to take it up the ass, so it
Hold on a
depends.
second.
Men don't
Hold on
even
a
like
second.
women all the time.
Right.
Sometimes they are gay, so it
That's what you
depends.
do.
Hold on a
Some
second.
men,
Hold on.
some men like to give blowjobs, so it depends, right? Everything in this planet is it
And
depends because people.
what time
have
is it?
preferences.
The bad faith arguments. That train is never late. It's right
Can I
on
say
time.
something? Can I say-
Damien,
Can I say
did you get
something?
married? Hold
The
on.
bad faith
Tyrion,
arguments.
Tyrion,
That
hold on.
train is never late to this
Damien.
station.
Hey, Damien, when you decided to settle, did you have a wife ready for
I
you?
didn't try to settle.
No, I'm not saying settling like you settled. I know,
You
right?
just said if you decide when you decide to
No, I
settle,
don't.
that's what you stated.
When you
we
decided to
started
get
on Sunday.
married, did you have a woman there ready to be a wife to you, even though you was a womanizer?
Because I wasn't no longer a womanizer.
I just see how you're not answering directly. I just asked you, when you were a womanizer, were there women ready to marry you?
There was someone who would have probably married me if I would.
Right. When we asked you about hoes, what hoes are doing, you the same man to go, hey man, hoes getting married every day, right?
Did you ever hear me say those words out of my mouth on your in life?
Yes, you said hoes get married every day.
I said
yes.
it. Okay.
Hoes don't
Cool.
get, you said we
Cool,
like
cool,
hoes.
cool. Okay, but the thing is, I'm not saying I don't agree with it. I just don't remember ever saying it on this panel. But
Okay,
whatever.
so if you never said it, do hoes get married?
All I'm saying, I said I
It
did.
depends.
And you can see.
I just said I agree with
not
it.
hoes?
I agree with it.
No, I said no.
agree with it.
So now you pushing back
Yes.
on that. So
Yes,
I know
yes,
I'm
yes.
saying
I
if
agree.
you never said it, do men like hoes?
Yes.
Do men marry hoes?
Yes.
Why don't you say it depends?
So,
Why
so
you
does a
saying
woman,
yes?
so does a woman have to change to get a husband if she can still get married being a hoe?
Not always. Nope.
It depends.
Brother.
Let's
But
get
hold on
Tyranny.
one second,
Let's
hold on
get
a
Tyranny.
second.
1 second.
why
No.
you supposed to
Let's
be married?
let's get Tyranny. Let's get Tyranny.
No. He asked me a question. It was like, and it was very vague, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh,
But hold on a second. Hold on a second. And I'm gonna let Tyranny. You got it. I
That
promise.
was a vague question.
Tyranny in the
Hold on a
pot
second.
next.
Hold on a second. Anybody can get something. It's what you maintain and can keep.
Oh my God.
So somebody can. You don't think a hoe can get a man to marry him? It's just like if he realized, man, you still hoeing. I'm not gonna stay married to you.
Absolutely. No. One second. Absolutely. But Damon, there's the point. Absolutely. Yes. But what is the woman that is more probable to keep the relationship? The woman that actually changed or the hoe? You are not going to say. But that's the thing. But no. But if I want to be weird like you, I will say it depends.
No.
Because it depends. There's some hoes right now married for 20 years.
You know what? Hence, and then Tyranny, I'm going to sit back and rest in my rightness after I do this. hence my point that you just said the woman who changes is more likely to get married. Hence my original point that people can progress, people can change, and they can still get the outcomes.
That's not your point.
That's not your point.
You say
that was my original point.
You can't concede on promiscuity. You can't commit to if a woman has a high body count. You can tell
the people who don't have sugar daddies in their ears.
Hey man, you're
Jazz
all over the
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer.
All right,
I'm not going to do that. No, because y'all always do this. I'm going to just say one thing real quick, and then you can get it. And then now it's questions. Nope.
All right, Tyranny, it's all yours.
No, let's get Tyranny in the pot. Let's go to the main event, please, because I know we get tired, but sometimes it depends. Sometimes we don't get tired. So go ahead, Tyranny. Go ahead in the pot. It depends. So I don't want to make sure. So go ahead, Tyranny in the pot. Say what you have to say, and then we go to the main event, please. Go ahead.
Dame, I understand. I apologize. Okay, you will get jumped on these panels when you're right.
No.
Wait, okay. Go ahead, Dame.
No. Sorry. It's fine.
Okay.
I know where I'm at. I'm not new to. I know where I'm at.
What more do you want from me? Oh my God.
Now you are a victim. I know what I meant.
I know the Batman and Robin thing is going to
It's
happen.
not hey Damien. Hey Damien. No. Hey Damien.
I know.
Hey Damien. Hey Damien. The fact that for women could say very easily, we'd rather have men with no kids than men with kids, and you had to go all the way around to say it depends when women clearly, if they didn't have kids, they could do it. That actually shows the level of simpery that you are showing.
Let me get this straight. Hold on. Wait.
Why you don't you know where you are? Is Kobe and Shaq? Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Now I ain't Kobe and
Shaq.
It
Hold
ain't
on,
Kobe
Dame.
and Shaq.
Let me say this,
But
Dame. You man got it.
So let's go ahead, Tyranny. Let's go ahead in the pa because
Okay.
sometimes it depends. Go ahead.
I
Tyranny.
don't see you as a simp. I see you as an honest man, a righteous
There you
man,
go.
a faithful
The only
man,
one
a
who's in a
loving
marriage.
man. God damn it.
No,
Validated
Oh,
by
no.
marriage. That's a woman being validated by marriage. Men don't get validated by marriage.
I know you ain't.
Listen,
You-
I
you
have
look
to,
good
I'm
in
the
front
one
of
that
the
says
building.
I do.
Okay.
It
You ask
depends.
me, I validate
You just was on
I
a
do.
with a woman. You've been raw dogging a woman for 7 years and just said you don't think you're gonna marry her, dude. You're not the hero in this story. You the villain.
I did what you did. I do what
No,
I
no,
do.
no,
What, I
no.
get
I'm
married when I
married
want
to
to
a woman
get
and have
married.
one
I
kid
get
with
married
her.
when I want to get married. That's what you did.
Like I said,
Wait.
Why can't be you?
you are the villain in this situation. You
Why can't be
come in
you?
here like you this righteous dude, but you're the exact opposite of righteous. But you're a Pookie in a higher tax bracket.
Somebody's
You out
on
there-
their feelings.
You no, I'm
Somebody
just
first.
saying.
You was a womanizer. You got old. That's all that happened.
No.
You got
I
old.
didn't know. That was 31.
You needed Viagra, and then you were done.
Hey,
You
one
didn't-
second.
Ladies
Hey,
first.
Damien, just 1 second. I'm curious. So
Yes.
you taking care of your kids, living in the same house as them, cooking for them, taking them out to the park, be with the mother of their kids. Like you do everything that the married people do, but you are not like this motherfucker literally got late because he was attending his girl's birthday.
Like, hold
Literally.
on a second. So
No,
let- so let me-
stop. No,
If
stop.
you want a cake for him, I can have a conversation with you. Oh, we'll let you cake for him.
No.
We'll let you cake for him.
No, you're
If you
going
want
to
a cake
stop.
for
No,
him, you
no.
can.
You have to talk when I stop talking.
Okay,
So
I'll let you cake.
you
Go
are
ahead.
telling me that this motherfucker that literally got late because he's going to celebrate his woman's birthday, you are telling that he's a Pookie just because he's not married?
All right.
But ain't that what y'all call pookies?
Hold
So
on,
he
hold on.
pays the bills.
You stop. Are you done?
Stay out of
Are
it.
you done? Are
No,
you
no,
done?
I
I'm
just
not
want
staying out of nothing.
Are you
I just
done?
want
I want to hear this answer.
Hey man, I just want to
I was supposed to be talking.
Tyranny, nobody's talking with you. Nobody's talking with you.
disrespecting me.
Nobody's talking with you. So he's doing everything that a married person is doing, but he doesn't have a ring. And you are telling me he's a Pookie because? Can you explain
High
that to
bracket.
me?
On a high
Okay, all
bracket.
right. I'll let you know. Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. So
Oh,
you've been raw dog. I heard that you've been like 5 or 6 years. Where you've been raw dogging this woman for 5 or 6 years.
Mhm.
She gets pregnant. You dump her. Talk bad about her on the internet for a couple of years. Then you finally get back with her. You don't marry her. You put another kid on her, and then on a show when she asks, you gonna marry this woman? You say, I don't know, whatever. So basically, what you're saying. So if you decide she is not what you want, and you want to be a single man, and you want to start all this shit over again, you have created the women you talk shit about. You created a single mom who's been ran through, who men don't want to touch, who shouldn't touch, and a bitter woman that other men are going to have to deal with. So you created. You are out there creating the villains in which you're posing.
So if I created that, why she's still with me?
I don't know. Maybe she's scared of being a single mama.
So not only that, if I created that, why is she still with me? And why you not telling? And let me finish. Why you not calling unmarried women who's single and call themselves strong and independent hoes? Just letting men run through. Why you don't call them hoes? Oh, and one more thing. If my woman is that type of woman too, then your woman was a bust down before you married her. And how I know no other dude. And let me finish. You want to start this game? Let me finish.
She demanded marriage before she had a baby.
Let me finish. You was a
and I'm thinking about you. Let's not talk about you.
You was a woman. You was a womanizer, spreading your D around, and you still got her. And how do I know she wasn't getting bust down? I was dealing with that one woman.
See what he does? You see what he does?
I'm
coming at the man. He's gonna come at the woman.
I let you finish.
I know the bitch-itis is swelling up in your spirit.
You got hurt.
Bring it to me.
So you made it personal, Damien, and now you're saying that it's making it personal?
Come at me.
How long
come at me.
did it,
Don't
how long
you
did
need
it
to
take
come
to
at my
put a
woman?
ring on her finger? I'm sure you were busting her down before you got married to her. So you're the same person. So if
No,
you
no,
can
no,
do it,
no.
if you can do it, hold on. If you can do it, let me. No, I'm still
You
talking.
asked the question.
I'm still talking.
I guess it wasn't a question. It was just
I didn't interject. I didn't interject.
It was rhetorical.
I didn't interject when you was in your feeling. How long did it take you to put a ring on her finger? And if it took you a while, doing the same exact thing, you decided to get married.
7 years is a long time, my brother.
You saw yourself as a high value man while you was a womanizer.
A very long time.
You decided to get settled down.
No
you know what the
ring,
difference? You know what the difference?
Not sure that you want to be with her.
You still got it. You still talking over me, right? You know the difference between me and you. I wasn't a womanizer. I was always moving like a righteous brother. I wasn't out here slinging my thing like
What
you was slinging
happened?
yours.
What
You was
happened?
but let me. Can I
You
finish?
happened. You went from righteous to
Can I
villain.
fin-
What
Can I
happened?
finish? Can I finish?
And you guys
And
have
I-
1 minute to
I
go.
could go even further because she still chose you. There was nothing that you presented that was valuable according to what you're saying to me. If I'm the same type of guy you was, how are you valuable?
No.
Let me finish.
We are not covering the same
Let me
cloth.
finish. You said you was out there dealing with a woman who was addicted to drugs. That's what you said.
I didn't say that. So
Yes,
you said that last time.
You said, no. You want to play
I did
this?
not
You
say
said
that.
your woman liked drugs and she
I
liked
didn't say
being
that.
she
I
liked
didn't
being
say
on the
that.
scene. That's
I
what
didn't
you
say
said.
that.
I wasn't dealing with no woman who liked drugs and wanted to be on the
Bro,
scene.
I
You
didn't
was
say
dealing with
that.
that type of woman, but what you used was something.
Aizo, I
Yeah,
will
he-
say this. Let's go back to the show. And respectfully, I'm going to, I'll make it personal, and then y'all get mad that people mention.
He made.
I know. He made it, but no.
He
Hey,
got
Damien,
his feelings and he
no,
made it
it's
personal.
fine. No, Ali, it's true, and I shouldn't say y'all. You made it
I did?
personal. Damien, you made
you
it personal.
did.
It was nothing about your. We don't talk about your woman. We
Hold
know.
on a
We're
second.
just saying that
Me
you were
and you were
simping.
talking.
And not 1 second,
Me and you were
Damien.
talking, and then Ali jumped in
Damien.
it.
You are out
He
of
wanted
control.
the smoke,
Damien,
and
you
he
are,
got the
Damien, you are
smoke.
out of control. Damien, you're out of control because you called him a pookie. Damien, a pookie is somebody that doesn't take care of their kids. A pookie is somebody that doesn't take care of his woman. A pookie is somebody that, you see what I'm saying? Like if the man is doing everything that he's supposed to do, and the only difference is that there's not a wedding, I would say that's like the culmination of simpery because you are simping to woman feelings because every woman wants to get married. But if you're actually asking what is Ali not doing,
Marry the mother of your kids yourself.
What?
No. You said you keep bragging about the fact that you was married. You weren't married. You decide whether you gave her a ring or not. You decided that. But when you were unmarried, she was the same predicament then. Was she not a valuable woman? Or was she a valuable woman you put a ring on? That's all you're doing. You're saying I'm invaluable.
No, Ali is not. No, he's not. Damien, he's not that. Hey, Damien, were you a pookie when you were treating your woman right, but you didn't give her a ring?
I wasn't pookie because I wasn't promising anything I couldn't deliver.
And that's the point. I mean, if I'm
I didn't promise nothing. What are you talking about?
if I'm treating you right, and I'm like not the pookie just because I don't put the ring on you.
All I know is this. All I know is I've been around. I've heard.
You
I've seen
contradicted
stuff like
yourself.
that.
You said you weren't promising nothing you can deliver.
Let's
What
call
did I
it.
promise? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about. All I know is that. All I know.
No.
is
You
this.
can't talk over that.
All I know is this.
You said you
All I know
just
is
called
this.
me a pookie.
I'm
Diffuse.
sorry. dude.
I will. We are going to go to the main event,
If
friend.
it quacks like a duck, it's a duck, man. I'm sorry.
And
dog.
this is what I'm talking about. You're
creating
So am I gonna be
villains.
able to make that statement?
You're creating villains.
Wait,
You don't want to admit he was a
It's
sucker.
1
because he
second,
called you a
please.
sucker.
You're creating villains, dude.
Aizo, I'm not in my feelings. Tyranny, and then we go to
So you too.
Ailey Berry and her Pookie husbands. What do you have to say, Tyranny, please? And then we go to Ailey Berry and her situation.
Just towards the question, like you said, if I don't have any kids, but if I had kids, what would it benefit me being with someone with no children?
That was not the question. That was not the question.
But, okay, so cool.
You are just changing it because now you want to side with Damien. But go ahead, do it.
You said
Nobody asked you that question, but change the question and
But
change
you
it so you
said-
can side with Damien. Go ahead, you got it.
I'm not, I don't side. I'm just telling you how I've been trying to say this for 5 minutes, but Ilkan and Dane was going at it.
My bad.
But I was just saying, if I have children, it doesn't benefit me to be with someone that doesn't because they don't understand. That's why I was saying if I don't have kids, I'm not dating someone that does because I'm gonna be selfish. I'm gonna want all your time. I'm not gonna understand the things that you would do for your kid. Because who asked me what?
Who asked you if you were a woman with kids? Which one? Who asked you that? Nobody, right?
Dudi said, if I did not have any children, would I date someone with? Right? No.
I know. I said
You
which
did
one?
say that.
No, I said which one do you prefer? And you answer.
And I said, if I don't have any children.
Ali even did the face.
And
If
I
don't-
clarified.
If I don't have 1 second, please. If I don't have kids, which was my question, I want a person with no kids too. That was the question. You don't need to.
I don't have any
You don't need to
children,
introduce
right?
other things because I know if you have 7 kids, you probably are okay with dating somebody with 3.
Right, and a
Like, I
lot of
get it.
men have kids. So why are y'all going for women with no kids? That doesn't make any sense.
Because a woman doesn't take care of a woman doesn't take care of a man's kids. The man is still providing for his children, and that's why it doesn't. Am I placed to combat you when you're saying something I don't like?
Hey, Tyranny, does your current husband? One second.
No, we're not going to ask about my husband. We're not getting personal.
Hey, 1 second. I don't want nobody fighting right now. 1 second. 1 second.
We're not getting personal.
Tyranny, 1 second. Tyranny, 1 second. I'm talking to you.
Do you want to ask him? Because I know.
No, I'm asking you. I'm talking to you. Does your current husband, like when he got with you, wasn't he childless?
I keep telling you. I told you this last time. My husband has a son.
He has a son, and the one before.
I keep telling you that. He has a son. I have a stepson.
So you have a stepson now?
Yes, I have a stepson now.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify. Thank you very much.
Right. He had a kid. Yes, but if he didn't have a kid, I wouldn't be interested. You know what I mean?
So if he didn't have a kid, you're telling that you wouldn't date him, you wouldn't marry him?
No, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't make any sense. He wouldn't understand. He wouldn't understand because people with no kids, they think general versus it being specific. It's different when you're dealing with your own kid versus someone that doesn't have children. They don't understand. So if you're a man out there and you don't have any kids, sure. But if you have children, what would it benefit you dating someone?
Let me explain. Let me explain. I would have more money to spend on you and your motherfucking kids. I would have more time to spend with you and your motherfucking kids.
Look how you call them motherfucking kids.
I'm me being a dumbass. Me having other kids and other baby mama is having less resources, less time. Like I'm going to, like that's why they complain about Nick Cannon, is because he's spreading himself thin. Most women are resource orderers. They want their man, like, of course, they kind of might say, oh, I want to share him and all that. But most women don't want to share that man. And if another kid comes, another baby mama, and comes more trouble, they don't want to deal with that shit.
You're right.
So the reality is, what you win a man that puts you first instead of putting that breath and the other woman and the other parents and the other trips and the other weekends. That's what
you win a woman that puts you first, that puts you above him, you win a woman with kids.
And that's the point. No woman with kids puts a man first, no matter how they say. They will always lie to you. A woman with kids will never put the stepdad first because the kids are first. And actually, I would think crazy of you to have two kids, get a new man, and says that he's first. No, he's not first.
He's not gonna want to be first. I've heard some crazy talking points that who gonna eat first, the man or the kid? What logical person would put a man before a kid? Hold on, Melanie, I got that point forward. What logical grown person would say, I'm gonna eat before the children eat? That's not even logical. So
he's a provider, so he's
not a real man is gonna come.
He should eat first because he's a provider.
Until you're in my position, you don't understand. You're talking from a single mother. Okay, I'm talking from a husband that came in two. I'm talking from a husband that came in two, and he will never say, I'm gonna eat before the kids.
But before the kids.
Tyranny, let me ask you a question.
No real man is gonna eat.
This is a common, this whole conversation, this scenario. First off, from where I'm from, we put all the food on, we set the table.
Right.
But if the food is all on the table, you would think that would be wrong to make your husband's plate first?
My husband thinks it's wrong to make
that's a yes or no
because there's kids in the house. Yes, I think that's common sense.
Let me say this again. We're
not going to answer the same way.
Okay, I just, if you could just dialogue with me for a moment. We're not talking about people starving. We're talking about a family that knows meals come regularly.
Right.
You get the food out. Kids are doing their thing. Number one, kids don't even want to eat like adults. You got to force them. Get your butt over here unless you're starving your kids. But forget all that. We're at the table. I make a plate 10 seconds before the kids can eat. I have a plate for a man.
Thank you.
Don't you see that it's beyond just...
Guess what my man's gonna do?
I almost
finished. Take my plate and give it to the kids. That's what my man's gonna do.
I don't know about the cookies y'all choose. We're not talking about your man.
I'm talking about my man because I'm not dating all these other ones. But my man is gonna take the plate.
What happened to you just now?
Because y'all are trying to tell me it's illogical.
Por favor.
Go ahead, Napaco.
No tiene vergüenza. Escúchame, por favor, ¿ok?
Sí.
Están callados.
Bien.
That's crazy.
Claro.
So, like I said,
but I'm married. It's not crazy.
Rápido.
Who cares about you being
But you're talking as a single mother. I'm not anymore. I've graduated from that.
Single mother.
I've graduated from that. You don't know what it means.
Yo, chill out. Let's have one mic, please.
Okay. Sorry.
Nepal, what was the question, please? Tyranny, you have to breathe between talking. And
yes.
Thank you, Tyranny. Just take a minute because I'm going to hand the mic back to you. You snatched it away from me. We're not talking about hungry children. I agree about hunger, saving lives. We're not talking about that. When you give children plates before their father, you are telling them you are more important. You come before your father. You set a serious problem in a precedent that you will not be able to undo. Giving the father a plate. We're not talking about that saving drowning thing. Giving a man a plate of food and letting the children know he comes first. He's the father. That will make your children better people in the future.
Absolutely not, Nepal. Now let me just say this. The father of the children wouldn't even feed himself first because he loves his children. See, y'all so worried about let me find a way to keep this man. That's not what I'm trying to do.
No, it's about respect.
I'm trying to make sure that my family stays a family. Hold on, baby. I just said it was for the children. I'll make it quick. But a real father,
but you get what I'm saying.
Right.
Go ahead.
A real father is going to say, let me feed my kids first. Okay. He's not going to come into my home and or yours and say, I'm going to eat your food first. And then these kids going to have what's left over. So that's
do you think, just 1 second, because this is actually ties with the main event, right? Do you think, and this is the question, and I want to get to everybody, do you think that serving your husband first will help you keep your man? Right? Because now 1 second, because we're going to have a conversation about Halle Berry. And friends, we need 3 members on my side. Make sure you support Il Canali too, but we need 3 members on our side, and then we figure out the hamburger fund. So, like, I don't think people remember, like, Halle Berry was the most beautiful woman in the planet. Easy. He appealed to white man, black man, Latino man, whatever the fuck he was, right? And this woman, like, struggled with keeping her husbands, right? And her husband came around and he said this.
It really wasn't a lot of negative attention until I decided to leave her in 1996. You know, I remember Halle saying to me, hey, she asked me to marry her after knowing me for 5 months. So I'm looking at my mom, and I'm a Midwest guy. So in my mind, I'm thinking a wife at that time should cook, clean,
traditional,
and then I'm thinking, okay, if we have kids, is this the woman I want to have kids with and build a family with? And at that time, as a young guy, she don't cook, don't clean, don't really seem like motherly. And then we started having issues. It really wasn't a lot.
She didn't have to cook or clean. She had money. She didn't have.
No, she did not. No, she didn't. When he got with her, it was
what you just said. But Fatty, look at what you just said. If we got money, then we don't got to cook and clean, right?
No,
real quick. No, tyranny. Look, that's what all the women are saying. Why do Halle Berry have to cook and clean? She got money. Does that mean when the man is the provider that got money, you need to shut up and cook and clean?
If the man is the provider, wait, Halle Berry had the money.
No, I didn't ask you that.
No,
I didn't ask you that.
That was not the situation.
If what Fatty is saying, what you just said was Fatty, she didn't got to do that. She got the money. If man got the money, the woman need to shut up and cook and clean, right?
Shut up and cook and clean. Shut up? No. She don't need to shut up. Now she could cook and clean, but why are you trying to make her shut up?
Because you fight against that. You don't.
Why are you with her if you want her to?
You know what I mean, tyranny. I know I put.
Well, no man want to hear a woman mouth.
You know what I meant, tyranny. You know what I mean? Exactly what I meant. So you fight against the woman cooking and cleaning, just cooking and cleaning.
I just cook. I don't fight against cooking and cleaning. I fight against the shut up.
I never said shut up.
No, that's fine. That's fine. But this is the problem with y'all jumping on the conversation too early. He was actually had more money than her. She was an aspiring whatever. Okay, she was aspiring forever, and then when she got it, she still couldn't keep her man because the second dude left her too. Okay, right? So yeah. So what we're talking about is, again, men rarely leave women. Most women break up most of their relationships. That's what it is. Boyfriend and girlfriend, most women break up. Husband and wife, 70%. Imagine having the most beautiful woman in the world. If men rarely break up, it needs to be extremely bad for her to leave the most beautiful woman in the world just because, right? The question is, once again, for Tyranny, Jazz, Nepal, Melon, and then the fellas going to intervene. Like, what are women doing to keep their men? And if Tyranny, especially for you, and let's have the conversation here, and then you can engage again with Nepal, Melanin. If you are not even willing to serve your husband first, which is like a question of 10 seconds. It takes 10 seconds to make a plate. It's like symbolic. You see what I'm saying? It's not that you're going to give the plate to the husband and the kid stays there without no food crying for an hour. It's literally a symbolic thing. It's like me opening the door for you. When it's cold, I put the jacket around you. Me walking on the side of the road. I don't think I'm going to get ran over by a bus. I just do it because it's symbolic, meaning that I'm trying to protect you. If you are not even willing to come around and to do a symbolic gesture, which is take the plate of the thingy and put it in front of your husband before putting it on your kids, what are you doing to keep your man? And what are most women doing to keep their man?
My man don't want me to make him a plate to keep him. That's not one of his requirements.
Tyranny, can you stop doing that? Hey, Tyranny, can you stop doing that? No, stop that. Stop that. No, stop that. You are repeating what you said, Tyranny. If my can you stop so I can clarify? If my woman doesn't want me to give her gifts, I'm still going to give her gifts. Shut the fuck up.
Thank you.
I don't want gifts, Fatty. I don't want you to pay the date, Fatty. Be quiet. No, baby. What's the Tyranny? Walk with me so we can. I don't want us to scream at each other, right? If my woman says, I don't want food, Fatty, you know what I do? I bring her food because I know she's just not trying to inconvenience me, but she kind of does. If I says, I don't want ice cream, Fatty, you know what I do? I bring her an extra cup because I know she's
and that's not how you love her.
So I do it not because she asked me to. I do it because I know better. And this is what happened. Hey, you know how many times? Hey, do you know how many times I say, Ali, don't send me money, brother? 100, 11K. Here is 100, Fatty.
But that's
not only that. How many times does Napa Melanie? How many times do you tell your man you're not hungry and he gets you food?
Melanie ain't telling no man nothing.
So you don't know what I'm telling him, and you better shut the fuck up before it be a problem up here. So you need to be quiet because you think you're special because you're married, but you get on camera. Envy you being somebody's wife with the way you show up on camera.
Then you got all this advice for what? To be single? Fuck you.
Nobody's envying you. Nobody cares if you married a simp ass nigga that run his house. Nobody cares. So back the fuck up off me.
I'm not on you. I'm on him.
Well, then you don't talk to me. So stop addressing me.
Learn how to get a husband.
Nobody cares about you being a wife. Nobody wants
how to get a husband.
Nobody wants to do shit that you do.
And you're gonna be in my situation one day if you listen. You'll have a man in your house loving you.
Right. And if I have a man loving you, man to marry me, I don't never need to be a wife. I'll never be with a man that wants to serve his kids before I serve him. I'll never be with a man like that. You with a punk. You with a punk.
You with a punk. He loves my kids. He loves them. He loves my kids. My man loves my kids. They call him daddy. They love to hang out with them. They love my daddy.
Wait, one second. So Tyranny, listen to what you said, and then let's go from there, right? You said, and Napa, you can go next. You said he loves my kids.
He loves them.
Do you love him? Do you love him?
Do I love my husband?
Yes.
I'm in love with my husband. Yes.
No, that was not the Tyranny.
That's even deeper than love.
In love is way lesser than love you. In love. Okay. Okay. I don't want to play semantics. Okay. Tyranny, you love your husband, right?
Yes.
What do you do that shows that you actually love him and want to keep him?
Whatever he asks of me. What he asks of me. Because
so
like Dame said,
if he doesn't ask you nothing, you don't do nothing?
Fatty, how you get nothing out of whatever?
It's because you are playing games. If my woman doesn't ask nothing, I still do things for her. I still go ahead, take the trash, Go ahead, pay the bills. Go ahead, run her bath water, take her to nice places, go on a date. Even if she doesn't ask, I know what to do. I don't have to be asked for. I show her that I love her.
They may
I
call
show
you a
that.
simp.
No, it's
Be careful.
A simp is when you're pandering for woman feelings. I'm
No.
not saying nothing.
I'm not saying to get validated for validation.
I'm not saying nothing to pander to woman, and it actually shows that you're still on your feelings. But other than your feelings,
That's a joke. What more do you want from me? Oh my God.
Is joking off the table now?
I don't even have the feelings still.
It's joking off the table now? Y'all so serious now? Why so serious? We can't joke no more?
Now you're good, Damien. But the thing is, Tyranny. Did you notice? Now you cool. I was joking. Do you know why? Do you know how I don't have to be asked for to be a good friend? Ali doesn't have to ask me for shit for me to do nice shit for him. Nobody need to ask me to tag me in the title, something that you didn't do yesterday, for me to tag you in the title. No, Tyranny. Think about this.
I actually admire you. That's why I did that.
Tyranny, can you stop for a second, Tyranny, please? Okay. Tyranny.
Okay.
When I was clipping the clips, right, and I was putting them for thousands of people to watch, did you ask me to tag you? No, I did it because it's the decent thing to do. You are being nice to me, I'm being nice to you. I don't have to be asked for. I do it because that's me, right? So now that let's do it with your husband, right? Other than doing what he asks you to do, because what do you do for him that shows that you love him without him telling you, go ahead and do this? Like, what do you do for him that shows that
Can
you
I
love
answer?
him?
Can I answer?
Uninterrupted.
Okay. If I told y'all what I do for him, you might be like, because it might mean nothing to you, but it means everything to him. For one, I'm his friend. One of the single ladies said that she doesn't like to be a man's best friend. I am mine. So where he has no one to go to, he can always come to me. That's just one of many, 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 many things. Okay. But that's between me and him. That's me and my husband's personal relationship. You said earlier, if your girl says she don't want ice cream, you're going to bring her ice cream anyway. You're going to lose her. Let me tell you something. If you do the opposite of what a woman is asking to do, you're going to lose her. I don't want no ice cream. I didn't ask you for no damn ice cream. I told you I wanted a cookie. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué?
Well, time to move the goalposts again. On three, fellas. 1, 2, 3, push.
Remember, I started by saying, Tyranny, what do you do to your husband that proves that you love him? And she ended the sentence by saying, a man needs to do this for a woman, because if he doesn't do it, he's going to lose it. Like, you literally flip it. Tyranny. Remember the title of the show. This is the reason why we're having this conversation. A lot of women just think showing up is enough. A lot of women think just because I have some titties and I have some ass or I have a pretty face is enough. If you ask them, how do they keep a man?
And for some men, that is enough.
You did it too. Yes, you did it too.
That's true.
Well, what? I'm just trying to figure out what's the point.
Jazz. It's like me being with you.
What?
I don't pay no bills. I don't support your kids. I don't do absolutely nothing for you. So hey, man, if a woman's fine with that, that's fine. I cheat too. I deal with multiple women. Y'all reverse it. Y'all don't have expectations for the women, for the man, but you have expectations for what a man should have when being with a woman, for a woman. Look what y'all do. Y'all all do. Most of y'all do that. If he's happy with it, it should be fine. But y'all say, she letting him cheat. She letting him do all these things that he's doing. She letting him control him. Y'all get mad at when a man is in a relationship with a woman and she's content, but y'all talk about the relationship if she's not doing what y'all wanted to do. But now that he's happy with this,
what?
See, you don't say so what though, Jazz. You would be
okay. You're saying that. You're saying that
you ain't married nobody. Man. You're single. You a baby mama.
I don't get it. What I'm saying,
how do you know that? Saying that what you're saying is women talk about
no parallel conversation. No parallel conversation. They were Ali and Jazz was talking at each other. If y'all want to fight in the chat, if y'all want to go fight in the chat, if you're going to fight in the chat, okay, let them finish.
Disrespect my husband.
So Ali, what you're saying is that
when a woman gets a man who do the most for her and she ain't got to do nothing for him, girls be, oh, get it, girl, you got a great man. But if you reverse it, she'll shame the woman for being with a man that's not doing anything for her. Y'all,
okay,
y'all,
wait, slow down. I just want to make sure. You know I'm retarded. Oh, you know I'm slow. So, listen. So you're saying that women, what was the first part you said? You said women get with a man and don't say anything when who's doing what?
No. If a woman is with a man, where he's doing the most, and you barely.
Well, he's what you broke up. Boy, he's what the most?
He's doing the most.
Doing the most in a good way.
See, right? That's a good.
I'm trying to
right?
be specific. Okay,
and the woman is barely doing anything back in return. She'll say, "Man, you got you a real one. You got a king." But if you reverse it and tell a woman, hey man, she with this dude, she does everything for her. He barely does anything for her. Is something wrong with her? Like you'll say a woman has a mental problem. She's dealing with a man who's barely doing anything for her. You'll say something's wrong with her. She's insecure. But you didn't say this woman, you didn't say that this man, you're not saying nothing against this woman who's mistreating this man. Or not.
No, I mean, maybe some women will allow that, but like we touched on the friend thing earlier, if I had a friend and I knew she was dating a good man and she was mistreating that man, I would tell her about herself immediately. Friend, you got a good man. You got a good man. Let me finish.
No, let me add to it. If she's not even, I didn't even mean say mistreatment, right? If she's not even doing anything for him, she's just showing up. Let's say she's not cheating on him, she's not mistreating him, she's just there.
If she's just there, and if that's all he requires, and it's not a problem, then what do I have to say about it?
That's the point. So why
if
do women?
If it is a problem, I would only say something if she comes to me and says like, yeah, he do all this stuff for me, but I ain't doing shit for him. I ain't cheating or nothing. I'm like, okay, is he complaining about that? Does he want other things? What are you doing? Is he saying that you should do certain things? Well, no, this is just what works.
When Offset and Cardi B were together after what he was doing and they got back together. Let me look. We're having a conversation.
Explain her instead of saying the names. Explain her what happened so she can actually.
When there was a woman that was with a man that was dealing with multiple women, she said stay out of her business, and the women were shaming her for staying with a man who was dealing with multiple women instead of saying, hey, if she ain't got no problem with it, none of us should have any problem with it.
Some women were saying that.
See how you keep moving the goalposts?
Some women, no, I'm not. But you have this one track.
No, I'm not. No,
you have this one track mind on what women think. And we're not all thinking the same thing. Some women did say,
for instance, Future already gave Ciara children.
Okay.
Future gave Ciara children. Tyranny supported the fact that Russell Wilson and Ciara together. She didn't say why would he ever be with a woman. Now you keep breaking.
Supported it too.
See,
listen to y'all.
So I just want to make this clear, right?
But I'm saying, like, what is Russell Wilson? You want us to shame Ciara for Russell Wilson choosing her?
Jazz, you're not even listening.
Ali, let me try to make sure that I'm hearing it clear, right? I use, like, for example, if Napa or Tyranny or Melanie are on an abusive behavior relationship or in a relationship that I can clearly see they are getting scraps, they are being mistreated and all that, I shouldn't go to them and say, hey, like, are you sure? And if she says no, hey, because he's putting his hands on you. Oh, he's fine, fatty. I should just say, oh, if she's okay with it. If she's okay with being cheated on, if she's okay with him taking money out of her wallet, if she's okay with it, like, I shouldn't say that this is inadmissible.
Nobody said you shouldn't say that.
Okay, so that's the point, right? So even if she's okay with something, it's okay for somebody that from outside to come and say this is inadmissible. This is something that shouldn't be happening, right? Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, a person can assess an outside situation and say you shouldn't be in that, but you can't force that person to leave.
No, totally fine.
So what do you do?
Conversation. Go ahead. Sorry.
So totally fine, but that's the thing, right? For example, if I know a man that has been on a sexual relationship for a year and he chooses to stay, he doesn't want to leave and all that, I have all the right to come to him and say, hey, brother, if you had any spine, you leave this woman and get a new one. Right? And there's nothing, and the fact that he doesn't want to leave or the fact that he stays has nothing to do with my opinion. So now that we got that out of the way, can we go back to the conversation, right? We know that some men expect the bare minimum. It's fine. But sometimes scraps is not okay, because if he was your brother or if he was your son, you will tell them you can be on a relationship getting the bare minimum. Even though you might be okay with it because you love her, you can be on the relationship with this woman getting scraps while you're giving the whole loaf, right? So Jazz, Pa, Melanie, not Tyranny, because Tyranny is stuck on the, if he doesn't, I do what he asks and I'm his best friend. You feel my best friend? Right? I love him. I prove that I love him because I'm his friend. Like, what are, once again, women doing to keep their men?
You asked the question last week.
I asked the question. What was your answer?
You asked this all the time. Like, what are you doing to keep your man? What are you doing to get?
No.
What are you doing to have your man?
Jazz, yes. It was a.
What is the right answer? You tell us.
No, Jazz. That was a personal question because your man was around.
I'm not even talking about when I was on. I've heard you ask this several times.
Okay.
So it's like there's an answer that you're looking for that we're not giving. So what do you think? What did the girl have to do to get you?
So this was ladies first, and now it's become fatty first, right? Right. All of the show. Okay, and you know what? I actually going to. You want to know what a woman has to do to keep me?
Yeah, I would love to hear that perspective from all the men.
Oh, absolutely. She has to have a fat ass. She has to feed me. She has to be loyal, and she has to shut the fuck up.
That last part is not true.
You never got
it. Actually, and you see, I said I literally played the game. I said what I said, and here come a woman correct me and says, "I don't think the other one is enough." I know myself.
I didn't say anything.
No,
Tyranny, but you heard Tyranny do it.
That's perfect.
Oh, that's usually
nice conversation.
Can we stop, please? Hey, Jazz, what I ask from a woman, is this the bare minimum?
You said a fat ass. Loyal.
A fat ass is not a bare. Is not something bare minimum, because I will look for that, right? But let's take the fat ass out of the way, because I will date you if you have a fat ass, right? Be loyal, cook for me, and shut the fuck up. Is this the bare minimum?
No, that's hard.
I mean, I guess.
What is the part of being is
that the bare minimum for you?
No. I'm asking you. You asked me my opinion. You're asking my opinion. Now I ask you yours. Is that hard to be loyal to somebody?
No, I don't think so.
Is be hard to cook for somebody?
If you know how to cook, or if you're willing to learn.
Okay,
it could be hard if you don't know how.
Okay, is it hard to be quiet when people required you to be quiet?
No.
So is it the bare minimum?
I guess.
No. Mm-mm.
When you say,
I don't. What's the right answer, Fatty?
So I ask you, you ask me, I gave you the answer. I ask you, and you pass the ball back to me. Are you playing tennis, pop?
No. What I'm saying is that okay, if that's your standard, if that's the bare minimum.
So what is your standard? What is the bare minimum?
The bare minimum that I need?
Yes.
Someone who's interested in monogamy, someone who is dating with the intention to marry, someone who has good character, someone who follows God, is a praying man, someone who can make me laugh, we can make each other laugh, and somebody who is on his purpose.
No, you said money. Last time you said he better have money.
I said he needs to be stable. Yes, at this age,
you said you're not accepting 30K, 40K.
No, because that's not stable. Even for a single person, that is not stable at 30K
He's asking for
in
your
America.
He's asking for that, so you didn't mention that. That's your bare minimum.
Because I'm not mentioning money. It's not because that Ali, you want to make it about.
No, I'm
money.
not, Jazz. That's your bare minimum.
Why are we talking again about what? Hey, the title of the show was very specific. Everybody got the memo.
Let it be that. If I said that's my bare minimum, why are you talking about? But last week you said
you didn't say.
Let what I said be what I said.
We start the show. We start the show with Halle Berry, Beauty couldn't keep her husband. Can you? And now we end up talking about what the man needs to do for the woman again. That was not the question.
You just asked me what the bare minimum is for me. I told you. Ali said, well, you say you have to have money. I think that goes without saying that at my age, if I have financial stability and I am financially secure, it is okay for me to want a partner that is also financially stable and secure as a single man. That doesn't mean that I'm looking for him to take, or I'm looking to take what's his. He just needs to be stable because we're adults. That's okay. That goes without saying.
That goes without saying. Tyranny just said if someone it doesn't ask for it, you shouldn't have to do it. And it's not love if you do it when you didn't ask for it. Y'all both
I didn't ask for what?
Tyranny didn't even step in. Tyranny was talking about the fact if you don't ask for it, you shouldn't expect it. And it's weird if the person is expecting it. She didn't say, but she didn't say nothing when you said it.
Right.
Fatty and her just winning back and forth about it.
She said, when I asked her, how do you prove that you love your husband? And she said, I do what he wants. And I explained to her that people that love each other do nice things for each other, even when people are not asking for it. So please explain me what you do other than when he asks that actually show he loves him. And she says, if you're my best friend, I'm on you all the time. That's what she said, right?
And y'all don't think that's important, right?
No,
because every man wants something different.
She said it's not love if you do something for her that she didn't ask for. You said that goes without saying. So if a person didn't, if you didn't tell him nothing about money, he didn't do it. Should you leave him if that's not your bare minimum? Yeah,
oh
Jazz, God. You're making it hard because you're not listening.
No, I am. You're saying this. What are you saying? What are you saying that I'm not asking for? If I'm saying,
if Fatty literally asked you your bare minimum, you didn't mention it. I had to bring it out of you to say it. Oh, he better have that. That goes without saying.
Yes, because we're adults. So yes, you need to be honest. I didn't think I had to say that. I didn't think I had to say that.
Tyranny said if you did something without. Why
are you talking about what Tyranny said? This is what I said.
Because y'all contradict yourself and don't call each other out.
But we're not talking about the same thing.
I know, man. Now, listen, you're making it work. You're not listening, Jazz. You're just.
I am listening. You're saying I didn't mention the money.
Let finish your point. Go ahead, Jess, and then I go to the bottom.
You're trying to get me to say I should have mentioned the money when he asked me what the bare minimum of what a man needs to have to get with me. I'm telling you, I didn't mention that a grown-ass man past 35 needs to be financially stable to date me because I thought that goes without saying. If we are grown and we have careers, I'm obviously going to want a man that also has that type of stability somehow, some kind of way. I thought that went without saying, but you're saying because of what Tyranny said, because I didn't mention it, that means that I'm like, what is wrong with what I said?
Ali, you are discussing different things. Jess, flip it. No, flip it. You made the list of the things that you're looking for a man.
With every solution, I swear.
It's not the problem, Jess. It's because we're talking about Halle Berry keeping her man, not the other way around. Don't keep looking for money. Like we're going to keep talking about the man. Because every day we know, yes, we have to be 6 feet tall and it's a 6-pack and a 6-incher and 6 Pokemon.
You get women, Fatty. You ain't none of that. You get women, you ain't none of that.
No, Jess, it's a joke. I know.
Oh, it's a joke now. Okay.
No, I'm just saying that we keep hearing every day the metrics. I can live on my mama's house. I can be fed. My airline needs to be crisp. I need to take a shower a day. We know what we have to
have good hygiene.
Absolutely. So
that goes without saying.
Yeah. So now let's flip it, right, Jess? You are a woman that's been at least 3 decades on this planet. There's a 21-year-old on this planet that is. She wants guidance from you. She wants to be married, right? And I want the Palm Melanie, please, to go after. If she comes to you and she says, Jess, can you give me 5 things that I have to do to keep my man when I get married without platitudes, please? Things that she actually has to do, things that she has to actually use their hands, use their legs, use their brain. Like, can you give me 3 to 5 things that she has to develop so she has more probabilities of keeping her husband when she gets him?
No, because I'm not married. I would tell her to talk to a married woman and ask that married woman what that married woman.
That's what
is doing to keep her marriage. I'm not married.
She just froze.
No, Jazz. You said
she just froze. Ali, she just froze.
But she stopped. You just said that he should have known that without saying that you want money.
Oh wait, I'm frozen. You still frozen?
Yes,
you're good now.
Yes, but he's asked you the identical question. What should a woman know without him saying that she should do for him? Because you say he should know he should be stable without saying when he gets with you. So what should a woman know without him saying that what he needs in his life to be in a good relationship with him. Why are you confused? Jazz, you shouldn't be. Hey, Jazz, you know what's crazy?
No, I'm dumb.
He's telling you the same. No, we're not. This is how much either you're manipulating purposely or you're not dumb, because you said that he should already be stable without you having to say. And
yeah, I would assume that a man. Yes, so what I'm saying is this.
You're talking over me. What should a woman already be doing for a man without saying? What should she do for him without saying?
Showing up for him, being consistent with him, giving him whatever he needs, being available to him, being sweet to him, being feminine with him if that's what he requires, cooking for him if that's what he requires, rubbing his goddamn teeth, wiping his ass if that's what he requires.
So everything. So that's the we went back.
So all right.
No. Everybody stop. No.
So
It's not that.
Without him asking, she should shut the fuck up, suck his dick without him asking.
No.
That's the wrong answer too.
Because I will never tell my daughter, for you to be a good wife, you should do everything he wants. That's crazy. Like for as a parent or a brother, I will never go to my sister and she asks me, "Hey, what do I have to do to keep my man?" You should do whatever he wants. That's asinine. You shouldn't do whatever you want.
All right. So here's what I say. So you want to know what she should do without him having to ask her.
Things that she should develop. So when she gets the guy, she doesn't just get him, she keeps him. Give me 3 things. Like actions, and not showing up and being my best friend.
His dick, cooking for him, sucking his dick, cooking for him, and shutting the fuck up.
Okay, so see, we agree with each other. That's crazy. But at the end of the day, we agree with each other. Let's finally we agree on something.
Sometimes
let me get Napa and Melanie and then Damien.
Yeah, those things are really winners in a relationship, but sometimes you do that for the wrong person and you keep him, but you lose yourself. So you got to make sure that you choose the right. You have to make sure that you're doing all these things, which are very easy, for the right person. That's why you got. I think you're saying bust down. You have to keep yourself to yourself. So when the right guy comes along, it matches up and you're with the right guy and you're doing all those things. That's no problem. But a lot of women are getting with the wrong guy. I'm going back to Halle Berry.
What's the right guy?
So I'm talking about Halle Berry.
No. What's the right guy for help the women that's watching? What is the right guy?
Tell us.
Are you doing it again, Jess?
Oh my God, y'all already doing it now.
Jess, he was not fine. Now 1 second. Ali, don't do it. Ali, don't do it. Jess, now you fucking with us. Because now he was talking with Napa. He was talking with Napa. You tell us. Come on, okay.
My bad. Honestly, when I be commenting like that, I be thinking I'm on mute. So my bad.
It's fine. You smile for the camera. Ali accepts it. We move along. Let's go back to the pa again.
Sorry, Napa. That wasn't.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Hey, we love everyone. This is Christmas. Love y'all. And shout out to the 930 people watching. Thank you for taking care of us.
Right.
I need 3 members and Ali need 10 members. So go into you.
Extremely respectful, intentional for the woman that's watching who may have made a mistake or to keep them from making a mistake. What is the right guy?
Okay, so now I'm going out. We're going to another area. I'm not going to finish talking about, what we were initially talking about. Because now you're asking me what's the right guy, correct? Okay, I just want to put some bookmarkers here. You know what I'm saying? Some tabs. So the right man in general, and I want people to really keep it in context with the situation with David Justice, would be someone who is not competing with you if you're both great, and he secretly got this resentment or this competition with you inside of him, that he doesn't have this, even though he has all the money and he looks great, he's insecure with you doing your greatness, because what will happen, as much as you submit to him, he'll always want you to be, he won't want you to be your whole self. We're talking about high value, right? He won't want you to be your full highest self.
No. What is him? What is he? What is the right guy, Nepal? You still
I
using
just said
her.
the right guy is
No,
someone
before,
who's secure.
but without bringing
Secure.
her, who is the right guy?
A secure man, a man who values you. So see, it's all relative. I mean, a secure man, a man who knows what he wants, a man who values you, a man who for me, I know I hear you say monogamy, Jazz, a man who is honest about wanting other women, because I'm pro polygyny, a man who doesn't have to. If I meet a man who sneaks around, before I was married with poly, he's insecure, he's not his full self. So there's a lot of things, but those are the top ones. He has to not be in competition with you. He has to not be in competition with you. There's a long list. Ali, you want me to take the whole show over? Because you know
That's how you help the woman identify as a man. It's almost, and I'm not gonna say you're doing it, but when women say stuff, it's typically projection of how you think, because the man, you're no competition to a man. That's what I understand. Why would a man be? Tell me what, if you said that, what are typically men compete with women about again?
Yeah. Go ahead.
How is a man competing with you?
Actually, men and women should compete with each other. We talk about this. They should outcompete.
Right, to outserve each other.
Competition should be, I do something nice for you, now you do something nice for me, and every time you do something nice for me,
it's DNV. I mean, I say the biggest problem women have is they have DNV.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on now. I'm going to sit here really quietly. If you ask me, let me just get in here a minute, okay? We're not going to play like men aren't out there resenting the people they're with a lot of times.
How is a man competing?
You asked me, Ali, let me just get it out, brother, and then I'll hand the mic back over to you.
Okay.
There are men who get with women, and I'm not talking about men who are quality. You asked a question. I said, get with the right man. So I would rather talk about, the men who are the right ones are the ones who are secure with themselves, the ones who don't compete with women. When I say compete with women, I mean, he's always trying to one up you. Let me give a scenario. Halle Berry is famous. David is famous. At the time, I really feel like he didn't want her to get famous. He didn't want her to be famous. He wanted her to be wife. So she didn't see the cues from him. You hear how he said, I'm a traditional guy. You heard him say that, right? He said, my mama. She just said, I just want love with him. But instead of saying, this might not be the right husband for me. And she even says it now. She says, I wasn't linking right. I wasn't marrying the right men. So David and Halle were not right for each other. David began to, in a way, maybe you don't like the word compete. He was resenting her success because he wasn't playing that. He was wanting a wife who, you get in here, you're my wife. I come first. But she was like, no, I do my career first, and I see you doing your career. So that's what I mean by compete, I guess. It was like he was competing with her career, and it failed. So
that's not what he said. What he said was this: I come from the Midwest. I think I have this type of mother, so I know better. And I'm seeing this woman in front of me. She doesn't cook. She doesn't clean. She doesn't have motherly or wife instincts. So I left her.
That's she wasn't. But Fatty,
Napa, quick question. Would you want your son to be with a woman who puts her career over him?
Never. But see, this is the thing. You're asking me. I want my son to have a woman who puts him first before her career. That wasn't Halle Berry. David Justice, his mama, and he wanted a woman who put him first before her career. But he just was like, forget, I don't care. This is Halle Berry. You know what I mean? So with her, he knew better.
Why are we thinking about that? Like you see, Napa.
Both of them.
No, Napa. Respectfully, this is what I'm talking about, right? A good woman, cook, cleans, good mother, good wife, does all that. A man, dirty, shitty, doesn't like her, doesn't pay the bills, no nothing. I'm talking about the man. I'm not talking about the woman. I'm talking about the man. This man didn't have qualities to be a husband. He didn't have qualities to be a father. We now get this woman. Now we get this woman that is the most beautiful woman in the planet, but literally gets left by the dude that she asks to marry. She asked him to marry him.
That's what
because she didn't cook, she didn't clean, and she wasn't wife material. Why are we talking like all of these conversations end up with, but what about the man? But what about the man?
You know, he asked me. That's why I put a tab on it. He said, "Talk about the man." Remember? That's why I knew.
What should she have done to keep him, Napa? What should she have done to keep him? What should she have done to keep him?
So Napa, this is the thing.
She didn't think he was valuable.
One second. Napa, how many months or years do you think it takes to learn how to cook and to clean?
Oh my gosh!
This woman was an actress at the peak of her career.
No, she wasn't. She was an aspiring actress. She was not. Just
1997 was when Baps came out. You know how big Baps the movie was?
Just 1 second, because I don't want to distract myself from what Jess said. Just a quick point. Jess, you know you need to cook and clean even if you are an aspiring actor.
No, you don't.
Can I finish? Let me finish.
Yeah, because I'm gonna get in here.
Jess, I'll go to you. Jess, can you guys stop?
Yeah, sure.
I'll go to you in a second. I just want to make sure, Jess, you are a singer. Are most aspiring actors and singers, don't they have to cook and clean for a bunch of years before they make it? Don't they have to do it?
I know plenty of musicians that can't cook shit.
That was not the question.
Okay, a wife should cook and clean. No, I need to get myself on record. A wife comes in, I believe in traditional things. You don't have to clean like a slave, but you should pick up his clothes, do his laundry. You should keep the bathroom clean. You should do the dishes. You should cook him a meal. That's more than just like a task. It's a bonding thing. Men like for you to take care of their clothes and clean up. That's a trait that a woman should have. I'm not saying that women shouldn't do that. She is not a cooker and cleaner, like Jazz is saying. Some people, and yes. he said, "Oh, you're not the." Are we supposed to believe?
And that's what I ask you. Right. How many? Like, if my woman says, "I want something. I want a man that knows how to fix doors and windows."
Right.
You know what I'm going to do? Hey, ChatGPT, give me a YouTube video that tells me how to fix a door and a window. If I like you enough, I don't have a problem with that shit. I'm going to learn. The day that the door breaks or the window breaks, I'm going to be able to fix it. And if I don't know, I do like everything else. I look up the instruction manual and I put everything together like everybody does, right? If this man was very clear, he wants a woman that cooks and cleans. I'm asking if a woman really likes that man, how many months, how many years it takes for a woman to say, "Oh, you want a woman that cooks and clean? Let me go learn how to cook and clean and move along." How many months?
Hold on, Jazz, please. So
how many months or years?
This is the thing. Halle Berry, when he just came out and did all that and said all that, instead of her getting on the internet and showing that she somehow finessing it, that she takes care of the current man she's with, instead of cooking, instead of her man showing that his clothes are clean, she decided to make a joke where she's eating chips and saying, "Ooh, this is so hard." So this is who she is. He was not lying. She's making it like, and so I am not agreeing with her. I think it was wrong. However, have a great life, Halle. Now, I'm not, so I'm saying, yes, women should cook. You should be that.
Did you answer the question?
Yes, you should be able to listen.
That was not the question.
If your man wants you to cook, but it's a no-brainer for me. If your man wants you to cook.
That was not the question.
You said you would.
I'll repeat it for you.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll repeat it for you. And I'm going to actually make a statement before I repeat it. Women, for the most part, especially in 2025, are lazy. The most smart, the woman with most money, the woman with more talent, and the laziest motherfucker that ever presents the life of Earth. I live on easy mode forever. But now that I made a statement, I'm going to ask a question. Mm-hmm. If I am fatty and I meet a woman and she likes me that much, so I say, I need you to know how to cook and clean. How many months/years it would take for a woman to know how to clean efficiently and to cook at the bare minimum, so she can avoid how much time?
It wouldn't take a bunch of months. It would take her no time at all. It would take her no time. And let me just add this. A man who says, "I want a woman who cooks and cleans," if she would have made an effort brought his mom in? What kind of meals can I cook for him? He would have seen her making an effort. It doesn't mean that she has to be the perfect chef. It's the fact that she laughed in his face and said, cook and clean, I'm Halle Berry. And that is the issue. So I said, he and she, I mean, you got to make sure you choose right. Instead of, if you don't want me saying the woman, the man should choose right. Instead of y'all do it yourself, you do it up and you do. You talk about, shout out to my brother, Kevin Samuels, rest in power. We don't care about this, that, the looks, and then that. But now we know it's more than just the looks, right? It's not just the looks, because you got to have somebody, and don't say that it's not. I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to get some pushback. You always talk about 20-something, 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 20-something. Those are the ones you're talking about being lazy. I don't cook. Oh, they think it's cute to say they don't cook. They think it's cute to say they don't clean. So what do you want? Do you want the 20-something? Because let's leave the older sister, the sister Halle Berry alone. Usually it's the younger ones. They don't clean. They don't cook, but they look good as hell. You guys are saying how good their booties look and you want them. So which one is it? You got to find those unicorns.
And you can't get a young girl without that bag.
He just told you.
What about the man? What about the man? What about the man? It's every conversation. We are going like
answer. You want me to just blame the woman all the time? I'm going to say both.
No, it's not. Napa, it's not that. It's because every single choice, like every single thing that we ask, the conversation will be always about, oh, the man should have chose a woman that was this because he's this one. No, it's not younger woman. Woman of my generation. I was born in 89. More women suck my dick than they cook a meal for me. And I will say 10 times more.
Damn shame.
For my recollection,
what a
for
my recollection, for my recollection, I remember 4 to 5 women cooking for me romantically.
Actually, you want to break my heart right now.
Cooking for me. Most women are willing to get bent over in that bed and be enforced before they cook for you.
And this is Freddie, can I ask you a question?
Let me just land it.
And then I want
to ask some questions.
How is cooking more valuable than your butthole? Let me repeat it again for people. Let me repeat it again for people that actually is not hearing right, okay? Let me repeat it just one more time because people need to actually hear this. Let me repeat it again. How is your butthole less important than cooking? Why are you more willing to part ways with your butthole than you are with just putting a plate and doing some scrambled eggs and some pepperoni and here we go, Fatty. I know, Fatty, you are fat as fuck. So you like eating, right? Let me give you some pussy.
Fatty, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Fatty.
Real quick.
Let me ask Fatty a quick question, and then y'all got it. Let me ask Fatty a quick.
No. Before you answer the question, before you ask me a question, you have to answer the question. Why?
Why?
Okay, how is cooking a plate of food for a man less important than you laying down and having sex with him? Right?
Yes.
Okay, you get ready, ladies. It's because she doesn't want you to feel important in the relationship. She feels like
she gives him her ass instead of a plate.
Yes, listen, because she gets something out of that exchange. When she gives him a plate, I'm talking about the selfish women. When she gives him a plate, she's like, "Oh, I just served her him. I just saw something on Facebook. Hear me out. They show this girl making a pot. She's putting a pot on the stove. This was on Facebook, a little clip. And then in her thoughts, she was like, why am I cooking something for this NIGGA and he's not even trying to marry me or be with me yet? And then she put the pot away and she said, I was tripping and walked away from the stove. So when they cook something, it's like in their minds, I'm serving him. I'm making him feel like he's the only thing that's getting, like there's nothing that they feel like they're getting back from serving him. But you told me to talk to the younger women. I will say this, you do get something back. When you really love someone genuinely, you want to show them that they are important. You want to show them that you took an effort, you made an effort, especially you out there that don't cook. You're going to get so many points by this. If you actually make a meal for a man and make him feel special, or do something for him, wash his clothes, fold his laundry. He comes home, you know, the ones that you talk about, the hookups. He comes home to his house and you usually aren't doing anything, but it's clean.
Can I be vulgar? Can I be vulgar?
So my thing is, yes, you don't get they would rather have sex because they get something. And if they serve you, they might accidentally make you think that you're very important.
You're going to ask us, we are living on a space and on a day and age where me coming on your back is less valuable than you cooking for me.
Yeah.
We are living on a day and age where me literally releasing fluids in your mouth and giving you a towel is less intimate than you cooking for me.
We've been in that era the last 20, 25 years,
and
brother.
Let
me just ask you a question.
Their mothers didn't teach them that that's more important. They've been watching this culture. They're raised by mothers who say, guys are coming in and out of their houses. And I'm not saying this is all women, but you want me to tell you the dirty side of things with the women that I hate to say this, but it's true. They just see their moms they don't see their moms cooking and valuing men. They like, no, sex is what men want. This is what we do. So it goes back to home training as well. So
sex is more expedient to get stuff out of men than cooking is.
And men want sex before a meal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We want both. No man said, I want you to.
I want to ask Freddie.
Y'all less willing to take a woman out on a date if you're not guaranteed.
That's because the other guy didn't have to do anything. That's the only reason why we won't wait is because the other guy didn't have to do anything.
You don't know why you so fussed with the other man guy.
No, Jazz. If a woman's Jazz, this is why women don't have game. I say this all the time. You go on the first date, you let him pay the bill, so he gets invested and interested in you. The next time, then yes, you let him to see if he actually likes you like that.
No, because a normal gentleman just asks a woman out on a date and knows that he pays for it because that's the proper manner.
There's not a point, Jess. This is what I'm telling you. Is the first time you go with her regular place, go ahead and invest in her, buy her dinner, go whatever somewhere. The second date, let him do the same shit. Let him do it again. Let's see if he maintains the consistency. Now that he's not getting pussy twice. Let's see if he's invested in you. And you know what you do on the third date? I'm comfortable with you now. Let me go to your house. We're going to the supermarket. We're going to buy some shit and let me cook it for you. I guarantee that woman keeps their man way before all these spreading legs and all that shit. But like I said, y'all don't have no game. Y'all, instead of going ahead and see, oh, this dude is investing in me. Let me show that I like him too and cook for him so he sees that I actually am a dope woman. Let me fuck him. And when I wake up, clean up everything. Now he's wake up and now everything is clean. So you're like, oh, look at what he's doing. Y'all don't have no game. So this is what I'm talking about.
Well, I'll put myself out there. I've done that before, and that didn't turn into a relationship that I wanted.
Because you are a terrible cooker. No, I'm kidding. I don't know how you cook. I don't know how good cooker you are. It was a joke. It was a joke. I don't know how good
circle it back to the topic or whatever.
Sorry, Jess. It was a joke. I'm going to put my glasses too, Jess. Go ahead.
This is something that you said, Fatty. You said you had a woman. You said you had more women who blew you than cook for you or what have you. I just was curious. If you had this woman, she's blowing you left, right, from the back, all that kind of stuff. That's 6 months.
No, not from the back, sir.
6 months. Hey,
no, you have to take that back. Not from the back.
Whatever, man.
I will not accept it.
No point. Huh?
Are you homosexual?
A what?
A homosexual.
What's that?
She take that back before I I'll take it back. I'll take it back. She not whatever. Left, right, center, whatever.
From the front, from the side.
I want to ask you a question. Another question. And if she's 6 months into it, she ain't never cooked you a meal the whole time y'all been doing it, but she done did all this other wild stuff. And she says, you know what, you're a good dude, Fatty. Let's get married. You marrying that woman?
Right.
I'm not getting married regardless. But
no, I'm just okay. With an average, Would you recommend, since I'll do it the way you guys do, would you recommend your buddy
build the case again to make sure I'm being honest and answering your question? Build the case again. What she does after 6 months?
All right. What happens is after 6 months, she says, "You know what, Fatty, you a good ass dude. I think we should get married. Marry me, Fatty. You marrying her?" She ain't never cooked you a meal.
No, because she has to prove that she's actually good for me, not the other way around. You are with me. I know what I value. You know of the value I have. You will be the one to prove that you are deserving.
And Ali, you can ask the same question. All that stuff. You marrying after 6 months? If she
because we already admitted that she valuable. No, let me finish. She's trying to extract your value by giving her head. So this, I compare to if Jazz took me out on a date and Jazz started paid for the first or second meal, and I go, dang, this woman is actually catering to me. Soon as I get married, she doesn't do any of that, and I'm taking care of her the whole relationship. Women use that the way men will use.
But we're talking about David Justice situation. I want to talk about David Justice, not what women do in the abstract.
If we know that women lead with their bodies and sex, we know they're trying to extract something from a man. She's not coming with no other qualities. We know she's trying to use the guy.
Okay, all I'm saying. Okay, then that man shouldn't. Then I guess that's a no. That's a long way to say no. So, Fatty. But ain't that the kind of the situation? He said she proposed to him and she wasn't cooking and cleaning and doing any of the matronly stuff that he wanted her, that the husband wife he did, and he still accepted her and married this chick. I mean, there's some culpability in there whatsoever.
He got with her because she was beautiful.
Absolutely.
But that's the thing. No, but that's the thing. And we say this all the time. What gets you a man is not what keeps you a man. Like pussy and beauty, like once you eat it 73 times, see what I'm saying? One second, Damien. I use the Ferrari analogy all the time. You buy a Ferrari, by the 7th month, that shit is just a car to you. And now instead of focusing on the Ferrari, you are looking at the maintenance cost. How much is every time you go to the gas station? How much that shit is getting you bankrupt? So you're like, I love the Ferrari for what it looks like.
But you did
this shit is costing me so much that I don't want it anymore.
Accountability off of people making better decisions than the people that they marry. That's all I'm saying.
Can we have a good faith?
And he flip it again as usual.
No, because I want to get back to the topic. I want to get back to the topic.
Damien, I asked you the topic.
Let me finish saying what I'm saying. Hold on,
Damien, hold on.
Let me just finish. Let me just finish.
Hold on real quick, because you're asking the question to have a good faith argument. Men have been pushed and swayed to accept women the way they are now. They're accepting they don't want to cook. They're accepting they don't want to clean. They're accepting they're pursuing their
Nobody's pushing
you. Society is pushing men. Society is pushing
women. What you accept is your choice. No one's forcing you to accept anything.
Can I push? Society is pushing this 50.
No, society is not. No, society is not.
How you gonna do that while you walking away, Jazz? Come on.
I'm saying,
we are
trying to keep it on topic. All I'm saying is,
let me finish. Men we are pushed to accept you the way you are. Accept that you.
No one can force you to do anything.
Jazz, come on, Jazz. I wouldn't do that to you. You know I wouldn't talk over you like that.
Yes, you would.
Let me finish. No, I wouldn't.
You have.
Jazz, Jazz, you literally talk over me, then I end up talking over you because you're talking over me.
Okay, and there's been times where you've talked over me without me talking over you. It's fine, but go ahead.
No, okay. Okay, if you say so, that's fine. The point is, men are being pushed to accept women the way they are, to accept bare minimum and show that that's love to y'all. That's why you said earlier when Tierney was talking about just being her best friend, you said if that's not a problem for her, shouldn't we accept it? So David Justice, like a lot of men do get married to a woman and go, you know what? I think I could be okay with this. Society said I should support women. Soon as you get in a relationship, you start going, dang. She's not cooking. She's not cleaning. She's inconsistent with sex. She's inconsistent with everything. I'm really not getting anything out of it. And I'm this top high value so-called men. But when I was single, I can get women to cook for me. I can get women to clean for me. I can get all the women that I want to perform all those acts. But now that I put a ring on a woman's finger, she barely perform it. And for some reason, this society is seeing it as love, just like the Disney movies, where a man goes over and backwards, slays the dragon, does everything to get this woman who wasn't even really a princess. She was living with her stepmother. So society, let me land.
I got like 8 seconds of talking.
Society for years have been pushing men to do the most for women while accepting the bare minimum. We got to accept that. And when a man actually gets into it, it didn't make him feel good, and it's something he didn't accept. That's why some men do end up leaving and for something better.
And
hold on a second. Let me just finish.
And that's the Super Mario story, right? Remember, like a couple of weeks ago, the writer of Super Mario said that the princess was always a friend. It was never romantic. And like people question why as Super Mario has to fight all these villains, go to sewage, go to lava, just to save a woman that he put him on the friend zone. This is kind of the crystallization of what Ali is saying. Why as a man has to go through all these loopholes, like to all these holes, and like just to get a woman that doesn't do nothing for him? Go ahead.
Hold on a second.
So all I'm saying is that you don't.
Let me finish. Jazz, please let me jump in there, please. My
Who's
bad.
forcing y'all?
Exactly. All I'm saying is this: it's like there's a
No one
difference.
is
You guys
putting a gun
are
in y'all head.
selling. Hold on a second. You guys are selling the argument that women were doing this and it fell off. We're talking about his argument was she never did it ever.
She never
And
did
he
it.
still accept her. It's not like she was doing it, then she decided in somewhere for some reason she just gonna stop. We're talking about the argument is his beef on the thing was she never did it. He probably had no intention of let me finish. He probably had no intention of proposing to her, but then she proposed to him, which probably said, "Oh, damn, Halle Berry is proposing to me. Of course, I'm gonna say yeah."
Okay.
And then they got married. He still hit, knowing that he was saying yes to a woman who wasn't going to do that for him because she had never done it in the past. And this is what dudes do. They get with women who aren't doing the things they want them to do and get mad that they never did them. I'm like,
So Damien. Hey, Damien, you know it's funny? Let's flip it. A woman meets a man in college. Both of them are broke. They get together, 10 years go by, and she leaves him because he still is not rich. Is she entitled? Like, is that a fair reason to leave a relationship and the man is still broke?
That's not the same thing in any.
I know he's not the same. I know. One second, please. Hey, Damien, you are anticipating already the play because I got you already. Is it expected from that man that was broke to get 30,000, 50,000? 70,000, and now that he's 20 years in his career, 100,000. Is it fair for that woman to expect that the broke man that she dated and he had no money goes ahead and keeps go upper and upper in his career to the point where he gets on a stable level by the time he's 40? Is it fair to ask for that?
Okay, are we talking about something different now? Because what I asked,
it's the same
was
concept.
something different. You move.
No, it's the same concept.
You to a different. No, it ain't.
No, it's the same. It's the same.
Okay.
It's the same concept. I got with her.
No, it's not. There's a question. Hold on a second.
Right?
Hold on a second. It's not the same question because what the initial beef that he had, and my initial question was, he got with a woman who was never doing something, realized he wanted that, and then got out of the marriage. That's what happened.
So this is why y'all.
It's no like, can you expect her to start cleaning?
This is, excuse me, this is Halle Berry. I would be remiss if I don't mention this. He won. Even him sitting right now, the best thing about him,
he flip-flopped.
He was Halle Berry's husband.
He won the World Series.
Damien flip-flopped again. But Damien, you flip-flopped again.
Worldwide.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. Hold on.
No, Ali, 1 second. Let her land the plane, please. Go ahead.
Park my car. Yes. He may sit up there and talk about, y'all, she didn't cook, she didn't clean. The whole entire heterosexual male world is like, I don't care. That's Halle Berry. At the end of the day, whether you say you didn't want to marry her, he got to be with her. So he still got.
So he's pussy.
No, it's not. It's not just
as long as he's the most pristine diamond pussy in the planet, pussy, you go pussy. It is what it is.
You're misunderstanding what I'm saying.
No, I understand what you're saying.
You can't. The question for the panel is: looks don't keep a man? Looks get a man, like you say. One thing about me and my marriage, I don't care how angry I am. I don't care if we have knockdown, drag out fights. I'm not going to not feed my husband, and I'm not going to not sleep with my husband.
Yes.
That's me. That's going to happen. Whether he says, I'm not eating it, I continue to cook. And it's going to be one of the best meals ever because we had a fight. I'm going to be like the first night ever because we had a fight. But that's not what you're getting out here.
That's perfect. Napa. So no, just 1 second. So Napa, if a woman sleeps with Cam Newton, and he does nothing for her, nuts in her, and she gets nothing in return, she's the winner, right? Because she was.
Is not. I'm talking about Halle.
Cam Newton is a 6'4", $200 million man known all around the planet. Respectfully,
Daddy,
if that man,
can you use Barack Obama? Let's use Barack Obama.
Ali Berry is not Barack Obama. That's the president of the United States.
But she is the most.
the pinnacle of
arguably
man.
that she is the most beautiful. She is one of the most, if not the most beautiful woman on the.
So let's do this in terms of power, right? Let's go with prime Donald Trump. If a woman,
Barack Obama,
it's because Donald Trump comes from money.
Barack Obama is handsome and rich.
Okay,
and black and cool.
If a woman sleeps one night with Barack Obama, he does nothing for her, but he sleeps with her like she won.
Don't. I know this is you're gonna clip.
I'm just asking just to make sure. The man did nothing other than nut on her. She won?
No. All that you don't have to say all that. She didn't win. We're talking about marriage, okay?
He married her, and then he left her, and she got nothing. No money, no kids. No. 1 second. Okay, so let's do this.
She married him, yes.
She met Obama. She married him. She got no kids. She got no money. She got no houses. She got no nothing. She left with the same clothes that she came in. She won?
Maybe if all she wanted was the dick, yeah.
Talking about, this is what I don't
God.
get. You're talking about him complaining.
No.
You're talking about him
Everybody
complaining.
flip-flopping.
So you're talking about him. I'm going to say it again.
You get a
You're talking
flip-flop.
about him.
It depends on what she wanted.
Let her finish.
We're talking about David Justice.
Huh.
I said he won. In a sense, he did win. He knows he won.
What about Obama?
What about me? No. What about me?
Ali, stop. Ali, you are moving it.
No.
Because you are moving it. Let her answer. The woman that got married with Obama.
Reiterate because I don't want to forget what you asked. If a woman on the flip side said, "Oh, you know what?"
Got with Obama.
Yes, and it's Obama.
Married him.
Yes,
6 months. And then he dropped her. No money, no house, no status, no nothing. Did she win?
No. See, now you don't interrupt me, please. Now you just took away what women get from men. He had sex and was married to the most beautiful woman in the world. That's what men want. Women are hypergamous, whether they want to admit it or not. They want the money and the power. So don't take the money and power away. She got the money and the power. She was the first lady, in a sense. She was married to Barack Obama. So she won in that sense. She didn't win in love. She didn't win in the marriage, but he definitely won by being the husband of Halle Berry. And you would win by being the husband of Barack Obama.
Without getting nothing in that relationship, no money, no kids, no legacy, no nothing.
Fatty, are you not hearing what I'm saying? There's two different things that men and women win in relationships.
You brought Barack Obama to this conversation. Yes. No, 1 second, please. I literally did Peaches with Peaches. It was one of the sex symbols that is a woman, and I brought one of the sex symbols that is a man. You said, no, I don't want Cam Newton. I want Barack Obama. So now we have a man with status, with power, with money, and all that. And now I'm playing the same situation. She's having sex with a very valuable man from a woman matrix. Okay, they marry together, and for whatever reason, he drops her because he doesn't like her. She doesn't get no money. She doesn't get no kids. Wow. She doesn't get no houses, no money, no car. Her having sex with Barack Obama because he has a golden pin. Does that make her a winner when she got nothing from him?
Why can you not hear what I am saying? Please listen.
I give up then. I give up.
No, Fatty, listen to me. Maybe this is the problem.
Why you keep switching?
I'm not switching.
You are saying what you want to say, and I'm saying what I want to say. Okay. I already acknowledge what you said. I'm asking for my case. Just say yes or no. It's my case.
No.
I'm making my question. It's not your question.
Yes or no, because women, we're talking about what he gained. We're talking about what he gained. Men don't gain in a relationship just because, listen, hear me out. If she was ugly and haggardly and he got millions of dollars from her and nobody would care. But she's beautiful and she's sexy and she's the most beautiful woman in the world. That's what men gain. Women don't gain that way. They gain with him being powerful, rich. He has a lot. So you can't say she didn't get any money. Yeah, we have to do that where we say she gets money.
Can 1 second? You can keep my money and my houses after I divorce you. I can keep fucking you after I divorce you. That's the problem with your analogy, is that you are going to get cash and prizes if I divorce you. So that actually is worth it, because when you leave Obama, you're going to live with things. When I leave you, I can call you 3 months later, says, hey, since I pay child support, come around, I want to have sex with you. It's done. It's over as soon as we break up. So no, that man doesn't get nothing, because respectfully, he didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing for her.
On the back, telling him,
Ali, I got you. I just want to say, Ali, I just want to say this, and you got it, Ali.
I really need to express myself. You don't get it fully.
I don't get it.
They're patting him on the back because he married Halle Berry. A woman, she will get like, oh my God, you were married to Barack Obama. And yes, of course, the money has to come along with that, because she's getting the status of, you were married to Barack Obama, and you got the money, you got the fame, you got the houses, you got the property, you got the status. I said that more than once. So women go for status. I have to compare the sex and the status equally.
You know what you're admitting? You know what you're admitting about right now? That the Andrew Tates of this world are the most sought out. Like the Andrew Tates of this world are the winners. They get the most pussy from the most beautiful woman. And just for the fact that they are with those women, it makes them valuable, and they won, because just eating a beautiful woman is just crazy enough for me to be happy with all my life. That's juvenile. Like after, like you say, a mature man after a certain age, I'm not going to value myself and say that I won just because I fuck a beautiful woman. I already had that shit before. That's not the
woman. It's how.
No, but that's what we base this. We're having sex with a woman that is beautiful, and she is doing nothing for us. This is the shock, like the dumb joke that says, "Haha."
Wait a minute.
He is literally a jock.
No. You're having sex with a beautiful woman, but she's not doing anything for you. She's
because that was Halle Berry. So this is the thing, right? Let's put two comparing things. Sorry, Ali. Let's put two comparing things. Let's put a man that has a beautiful woman that is a 5 on the looks, and you have this dude that all he fucks is Victoria's Secret's supermodels, right? Who has more value?
According to my friend, to my brother,
according to you,
Samuels, rest in power. The one who is beautiful and Victoria's Secret.
No. According to you, according to you,
Manosphere code right now.
No. According to you, who has more value? The man that had all these beautiful Victoria's Secret woman, or the man that is married to a 5 and she's the dutiful woman?
The man who has all the Victoria's Secret models, according to Manosphere.
Okay, what about you, Jess? Where's more value between both?
Probably the one with all the bitches.
What about you, Melanie?
That's the playbook.
Could you ask the question again?
Who is more valuable? The man that gets access and have sex with all these Victoria's Secret models, or the man that has a dutiful wife that she's a 5 in the looks?
Which one's more valuable?
Yes.
Ooh, I'm gonna say the one with multiple women.
So why should I be a good man?
No, ask Damien, fatty. No, ask Damien.
Oh, you were supposed to say, hey, Damien, which one's more valuable?
Ask Damien.
Damien, let me put the Wants to Be a Millionaire song. Give me a second. Right up. The man more valuable is.
I'm sorry. You know what? You got to re-ask the question. Was it like you heard some about Victoria's Secret models? I'm sorry.
I just want to say. I said that.
Jazz,
I wanted to follow up with why I said
that. Let Damien finish, please.
Let's just
again. I promise it'll be.
Who is the man? Because in the past saying, "Hey, he fucked the most beautiful woman in the planet. Like he should be. Like he is the bragging rights. He has the value. Who is the more valuable man? The man that takes sex with all like these beautiful Victoria's Secret models, or the man that has a beautiful wife that looks like a 5?
to society, or say the man with the bitches.
Okay, so the follow-up question is, why should I be the second one? Why shouldn't I try to fuck as much beautiful woman as possible? Why do women shame men for literally doing something that was going to deem them
Well,
like
here's
why
the
are
thing.
people so mad at
literally,
Well, let me respond. Hold on, Ali, 1 second.
Y'all
Because
been-
here's the thing: society says the man with all the bitches is
You
the
do.
man with the value, right?
You said
Yeah,
you.
because that's what society says.
No, you, Melanie.
So,
If I
like
said
I
it.
said,
No.
Like
Before
I
you
said.
say, no. Before you say that, hold on. If I smash,
well, let me finish, Ali.
No, hold on.
I'm going to get my thought. Wait a minute. Just give me a second. So, thank you. So, it's like the man with all the bitches is definitely going to be seen the most valuable based on society. Yeah, look outside looking in. Yeah, I can maybe see him being of value if that is what's valuable to him. You're saying, well, why can't I have sex with all these bitches? Why am I getting shamed? No one's shaming you for being a grown single man making a choice to have sex with multiple women. The shame comes in when you are willingly, thoughtfully entertaining women that you know want monogamy, choosing to go into relationships with them, and then behaving like a single person who has access to all these women. Then want to cry, well, it's my nature to have sex with all these women. Baby, if you need all that pussy, just be upfront about it from the jump. That's the only way you will get shamed, if you got to be a coward about it. If you got a lot to kick it, yeah, you're going to get shamed. But if you come to the situation and say, look, baby, I like you, and you'll be surprised at how many women will be like, shit, fuck it, I'm with it. Because you gave her space to choose if she wanted to deal with you or not. And you gave her a space to feel safe enough to trust you. Excuse me, I mean some candy. Safe enough to trust you because you were honest out the gate. Y'all choose to get in monogamous relationships and then cheat and then wonder why there's chaos.
And we know that's not true because Andrew Tate says the truth to every woman in the planet, and most of women ate his motherfucking guts because he's honest. I'm not cuffing none of y'all. I'm going to run through y'all, put some kids on y'all, and disappear. Y'all will definitely shame the men that are honest, because if you didn't, Cam Newton and Nick Cannon wouldn't have all these women mad at them because they have 7 kids by 7 baby mamas.
That's a fact.
Go ahead, Ali.
So
it's not meant. Shoot the candy first, Jen.
They all admitted the man that's smashing everything and that doesn't marry is the most valuable to women. And when he gets tied down, he's invaluable. Not only did they contradict themselves, especially Damien. That would mean I'm the most valuable and Damien the most invaluable. Another thing where he contradicted himself. He said, don't expect the woman to do something different than how you got her. So they expect us to marry them when they don't want to clean. But when I smash you, get a baby out of you, you want him to be a father and to be with you. So y'all have to be the problematic person if you let me in your guts without having to marry you, and I get a kid out of you without having to be a father and to them kids. So Damien, make sure y'all. Oh, let me finish. So y'all admit it. Is that so? I'm more valuable to y'all. I'm the man. I'm the man. No, I'm taking care. I didn't have to marry a woman to take care of her. I can marry her, take care of what I have to be.
He's feeling his feelings.
But that's problematic.
Let me finish. Which means most men who lead,
you're part of the problem.
Most men who lead with marriage are the ones with the insecure issue, and that's how they validate themselves. But
really still on
remember, y'all not holding him to task, because he said you shouldn't expect her to change, which means if I smashed you, if I got a kid out of you, you the problem for expecting
Ali,
change.
I'm sorry if I hurt your heart. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, man. I'm sorry if I hurt your heart, brother.
Women
I'm
are the
sorry if
problem.
I injured you.
Women are the problem. Let me lift. You still triggered? Women are the problem. When you give a man your guts, you give him a child, you ask him to do something different than what he got from you, and he's valuable because he got you. Y'all let kings smashing you, getting the baby out of you, and still didn't put a ring on your finger, while you get the brothers like this who had to put a ring on your finger to feel good about themselves and feel validated for being the Pookie.
This nigga,
well,
look, I didn't know I hurt you that bad, brother. I apologize.
Ooh, hot dang. It's a new day. Because y'all, because you know what Jazz said, Napa? If she got that D,
I apologize, man.
hey, she won. That's what you said, Jazz. If she
That
got
was
that
what
D,
she valued from the
Jazz said if
exchange.
she got that D, she won. Napa,
It's
you
like
said if she
another
got
love
David Justice,
TKO.
she won. So if y'all can win when you get the top guy and get his D,
gotta
or if we
let
get
it
y'all
go.
when we get the top girl and
Okay,
get that
so
D,
so what you want us to do, Ali?
the person
What you
who's
want
the
us to do?
most valuable is still the most desired. And the reason y'all
Okay,
say
so
this
what do
is
you want us to
women
do?
get
What should we do?
when women get older and when women get more mature, you start losing your value, and it's DNV because when a man gets
I
older,
didn't say
he
that.
still can get young women, and y'all can't get the
That's
man
weird.
that y'all want.
But I
That's
didn't,
where
I
the
didn't
truth
say that
is.
she loses her value.
You should not be. You should not be
Checkmate.
flexing like I'm gonna get young women. You don't think
Checkmate.
that sound creepy?
Well, just
Checkmate.
Now
It's
let
not
me say Ali.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Ali, let me
sound
say
real
this,
hurt.
Ali. You know, this is where
Hurt
you're
you.
the part where
Me,
you're saying
evidently.
cleaning and
It's
cooking.
you, James.
But let's be honest,
I hurt you. My bad.
cleaning and cooking and all those other things in between that aren't sex, that's where you have to look. I agree. I went along and acquiesced with you about the woman.
That's not my point, Napa. That's not my point. You
But
doing
no,
it with
let
y'all did Patty.
me
No.
just get
No.
this
Let me
all
ask you a question. That's not
Okay.
that one. Napa, I
Well,
respect
you
you and
didn't
love
even know what I was
Napa.
about to say.
Napa,
though.
I love you. Napa, I love you, and I
All right,
respect
because I
you.
love you too. But
I love you. And
Let her
you're
finish.
doing-
If you love her, let her
no,
finish.
because Napa,
I'm
you're
gonna let
making
him
a
go
separate.
ahead. He really has a lot.
You're
If you love her, let her
He had
finish.
me at that
Ali.
birthday
No,
dinner or
Damien,
wherever you went earlier.
I just took care of her for birthday. If
I know, I'm
if I
saying.
marry a woman who wasn't cooking and cleaning in the beginning,
That's
I'm
your
the
fault.
problem. It's my fault. So hold
Yep.
on. So make sure y'all stand on it. If a woman let me in her and I get a kid out of her, that's her fault.
Yeah,
Right?
I bear responsibility as well.
Right?
Absolutely.
Right? Okay.
No,
So women
not
need to stop. So watch this. Women need to stop coming on the internet complaining when they get smashed and when they become baby mamas if a man didn't have to put a ring on it. So if you let a man do all that with a ring on it, don't expect them to marry you now.
Well, here's
Checkmate.
the thing.
okay,
I'm not going to totally disagree with that. You
I'm
definitely
gonna go after
should
her.
vet. Yeah, you definitely should vet the men that you allow to. I mean, it's one thing to have sex because sex doesn't always have to equal a baby. We can both be responsible and have protected
Hey,
sex to avoid that outcome.
Well, time to move the goalposts again. On three, fellas. 1, 2, 3, push.
So yeah, like I was saying, not
talking about it
moving the
again.
goalposts, I'm just agreeing with you. Like, yeah, you should be you shouldn't complain especially if you a 1-time, 2-time, 3-time baby mama, 3 different baby daddies, you're doing something consistently to keep yourself in that situation. You definitely bear responsibility. But I also want us to also keep in mind that a lot of times, maybe not a lot of times because I don't have the stats on this, but I do know that there are a group of women who are married, did it the right way, and are still suffering as if they are single moms. That's all I'm saying.
You're still the pretty fatty, real quick. Fatty.
Y'all
See, I said that to say.
Hey, y'all are dirty because y'all
Fatty,
took the microphone from the pod just to talk between each other. That's
Y'all are
crazy.
still, y'all are still, y'all
And
are
I
still
said
the-
that
no,
to
no,
say
no,
I think
Jasmine.
it matters more about the person that you choose to lay down with than the foundation. Because like you said, like there are foundations without marriage in poly situations or in long-term relationships that y'all love to promote that are still parenting their children together. And they're doing it amicably and they're doing it the right way. So we're not going to say that marriage is the overall be all on guaranteeing you having help in a marriage when y'all promote poly relationships and everything outside of marriage, but still want kids.
Nope. So again, y'all are still the problem. Y'all underperform outside the. Let me Napa. I'm getting right back. I swear to God. And that you can have 50 minutes. What Fatty said before. Y'all the laziest underperforming when you out of a relationship. That's why all you do is leave with your guts, and you're lazy and underperforming when you get in a relationship. And the better the man is, you become even lazier. You become the trophy wife. So it can't be the man because you won't even get in a relationship. You won't even get in a relationship with a man unless you're benefiting in some type of way. So it's still you that's the problem because you being trash outside a relationship and in. The difference is I'm trying to give it back to you. The difference is when I'm single, I'm smashing. When the man put a ring on your finger, now you become lazy and inconsistent in the bedroom. That's what happened.
Was that your experience?
Okay, now you said
Let's get the pod. Then it's my turn, and then we do final thoughts. Read the super chats, and we out. Okay. By the way, thank you very much, ladies, for dealing with Damien the whole show. Appreciate
Can I say one more thing? Because I didn't really get to talk about the
No. It's the final thoughts is not that we are going to leave. It's for us to kind of wrap around the conversation, but y'all can still do your shit. Okay. So go ahead, Napa, and then we get final thoughts starting with Jazz and the rest of the people. Go ahead, Napa.
Right. I just want to point out that I agree that women, and this isn't in a negative, abusive way, I'm saying this, women, stop having sex without someone actually making a full, solid commitment that is in ink, or at least in front of witnesses. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing that, because I agree with Ali on that, right? And secondly, I still don't think that being a parent and not the only issue where I get triggered is the single mother. Full culpability goes to the woman. I can never ever. I can't get on board.
That's all they know now.
How? No, you can't. Because that's how
a man can never be responsible for anything that they do in a relationship.
First one is your fault. Is our fault. The second one is your fault. Like y'all can be having the kids by the same dudes, kids that didn't marry you, kids that are not doing nothing for you. I would say this: once a man comes to you, sells you a dream, says he's going to marry you, all this shit, puts a kid on you and bounces and divorce you, you are right. He sold you a dream. He lied to you. Most of these men are not lying to y'all. Most of these men are smashing for free. They are not marrying you. They have another baby mama from a previous relationship. They were womanizers. They were the men that, like you said, are valuable because they fuck Halle Berry. So
what do you mean by smashing for free? I thought we didn't
sex before marriage.
Smashing for free.
Jazz, you can't walk it back. You just said if all Halle Berry wanted was D, are you happy for her? She won. So if all I wanted was D, not you, Napa. Jazz said it. Jazz, I'll put it in the clip so you can see it. You said if all she wanted was D, then she won. That's what you said.
No, I thought we was talking about the scenario with Obama.
No.
That's what I was saying. Like, because you was like, did she win?
It's the same thing. Because
what I'm saying, I was just saying, like, if all she wanted was the dick, then yeah, she won.
If I didn't have to be a good father, if I didn't have to be a good man, if I didn't have to be a husband before all of that, then you can't expect that afterwards. That was Damien's point. So if Halle Berry didn't have to cook it clean and do any of that, and I got with her, then that's her problem. She shouldn't have been with him. If you're getting with a man, he ain't had to show you he was a father, he was a great lover, great committed to the community, was going to be a great husband. That's your problem because you ordered it for nothing.
Well, here I agree. Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like we be skipping the part where you should get to know somebody before you decide getting into a whole relationship. Wait, hold on, Ali. You so ready to respond, baby? Relax. Well, what I'm saying is,
sex with strangers.
Whatever.
It ain't we.
In general, when we're talking about dating,
there's no
if we're talking about Halle Berry. If we're talking about Halle Berry and her ex-husband, who is 30 years later still talking about this lady, already remarried, but whatever, that's a whole nother conversation.
Napa, it can't be.
What I'm saying is this:
if I smashed you, Napa, I apologize.
Ali, wait a minute.
If I smashed y'all, I won. I'm gonna get
Ali, sure. If that's what
you got Melanie, you got Jazz. So it ain't no we. You should get to know the guy before you let him inside.
Listen, can you calm down? You can never never can hear what anyone's saying because you're so ready to respond.
No,
just chill for a second, baby. Because I'm not even saying anything outside of what you're saying right now. You're saying
most of y'all agree, right?
Anybody that is showing initial interest with someone, right? There is a process that you should get to know. Look at you, you're not even listening. There is a process. So it's wrong to get to know somebody before getting into a
both of y'all agree. No, one second. Both of
what am I wrong about? That's what I'm saying.
Hey, please, 1 second. Both of y'all agree. You should know somebody before you fuck them. Is that fair?
No.
You should get to know them.
One second, please. 1 second.
No,
I can't even get what I want to say out because y'all keep over talking.
Hold on, hey, Fatty.
You have to listen.
Hold on.
You have to listen. If you're talking, you're not listening. Can we all agree that should meaning what should be that we should know somebody before we fuck them. Is that fair?
Like I was saying, stop cutting me off, Daddy. Damn.
Oh my God. So no, it's because y'all are talking past each other.
No, let me get it out. You don't even know what the hell I'm about to say. It's really getting irritating. Because y'all so ready to hear what you want to hear, and when it's
so now go ahead and repeat exactly what I said.
What I am saying is this: we already know that one night stands and casual sex happens. We already discussed that y'all are more willing to have sex first before getting to know somebody. I'm talking about getting into a relationship, a commitment, a marriage. If you know what you require in a marriage, what you require from your woman, you should be getting to know that woman. I know that I require or I need this type of partner. I should be getting to know him before I decide to say I'm going to be in a relationship. So all I'm saying Halle Berry and such should have did was get to know each other a little better, because he should have known from the jump Halle Berry was no cooking, cleaning ass lady in the 90s, being the most beautiful woman that she was at the height of her career on press runs into it. She wasn't even home enough to cook and clean for her damn self. She wasn't in a domesticated situation. So you get with this woman, she asked you to marry her, and because she ain't cooking and cleaning for you, it was a no-go. Cool. Then go find a woman that is, but don't shame her when you assess the situation before you put yourself in that situation. She not wrong. She still ain't cooking and cleaning. She trolling that nigga now.
She did troll him on that.
You know what I'm saying? She's trolling about it. So all I'm saying is all you gotta do is he could have learned from the very beginning before getting in a relationship.
This is nothing to talk about. This lady should have been cooking and cleaning. We shouldn't have been telling a man to do better. When a man do bad,
she was in a career. She was an actress. Either you can handle what that comes with, or you don't.
Jazz, you monologuing now. If men do wrong, we say amen, do better. When women do wrong, we tell men pick better.
What did she do wrong? What did she do wrong?
Why can't he ever finish a statement though? Because like you'll flip out if he talks when you're talking. Why can't he just finish?
I'll let you finish. Not only that,
ladies, do better. You better cook for your husband. Go ahead, Ali. I'm sorry.
Not only that, if I smashed y'all, guys ain't go, oh my God, Ali. And so you should have got to know him better. You're like, damn, you smashed them, you won. If y'all let us smash y'all, they'll look at you, why you ain't getting to know him better? Y'all lost. It's not that we don't have to get to know you to smash you to win. You have to get to know us when you get smashed to win.
I'm talking about sex. I'm talking about relationships.
No, let me finish. Stop putting us we in it. When you conduct your womb in a better way, the quality of a womanhood better way, we'll have better families, better relationships. It ain't about us having to get to know you, because you're supposed to be a good woman, whether you out the relationship or in a relationship, and then make better quality people. Now, if I got with you and I quit and fumbled on you and I became a bad man, then the burden is on us. But we ain't got to get married to y'all because you're not being a good woman coming to the table anyway. So if you come and make sure I'm obligated to somewhat do something for you and put that ring on the finger, and then I fail you, then you can hold me to that. But we are smashing y'all without you having to get to know us.
Let me say something.
Not you, Napa, women in general.
No, I know. Are you saying
more men?
Anybody on the panel? I know what you're saying, Ali, but I want to say this. What's going through my mind right now? It's like, let's be real. Do men? I'm talking from your perspectives and your talking point. Guess we listen to the manosphere. Women do. So this is what you've been saying for. I'm going to lowball. I'll say about 6 years. We don't care. Don't try to come to us and talk about how you have a brain. Don't tell us about how you can cook. We don't care. You better have that body snatched. You better look good. You better have that hair real. You better be
feminine.
And you better be feminine. But first, those good looks. You go on and on. Big back, busted biscuits. We got you.
What?
Okay, so hear me out, brother. Hear me. I'm listening.
What are you watching?
Let's cook.
You are too cute.
Let's cook right here. We're listening. We are actually listening. So now we're very good listeners. We are. You think we're not? We talk, but we listen, especially when it's about us. So now the most beautiful woman in the world is getting complained about how she didn't have substance to herself. In my mind, I'm like, oh, the manosphere don't care about that. They say just better look good. But now we
Just
have
ding
the
dong.
manosphere
Pretty.
saying, now we have the manosphere saying, why didn't she cook? Why didn't she clean? Y'all don't get on here and say, listen, where are the ladies that cook and clean and care about their husbands? You don't tell us that. You tell us look good, and you better look good. And that's
now you're lying.
Now you're lying.
Hold on.
Get the fuck out of here, little nigga. Take that dumb shit with you.
Now you're playing. So, like, respectfully, right? We went from cooking and cleaning and having sex with you is the bare minimum to now just looks. If it was just looks, there would be no manosphere. Pick the most beautiful woman you can and move along. Men are complaining.
That's the problem.
Men are complaining about not get the rest, and this is why I was talking about asking Damien the question: why, like, men are expected to get better. When you get a man, usually he's broke, or he's living on an apartment or something. He's expected to get a better car in 3 years, a bigger house in 5 years, a better job in 10 years.
He should always be evolving and getting better. Yes.
But there's the thing. If
What's wrong with that?
See,
you
perfect.
want that for yourself?
No, perfect. But no, 1 second, perfect.
My bad, Melanin. My bad. Don't beat me up, Melanin. My bad.
You see, but she did listen to Melanin, but she doesn't listen to us. But it's fine.
You're right. No power.
So this is what is happening, right? You meet me with things that I don't have, and you expect me to get better. I meet you with things that you don't have, and I ask you, can you learn how to cook and clean? You got me this way, and why are you complaining about it?
So walk away from the girl.
But Jess, if you
she don't like you enough to learn,
if you think about it, you got me broke. You got me living on a bedroom apartment. You got me with a bicycle. You got me with the bicycle. You got me, like, if everything I had when you met me, you are expecting me to upgrade it. Why is it unfair for me to want a grown woman that doesn't know how to cook and clean to do that? Not just for me, but the future family that we're going to have, for our kids that we're going to have. Why is it unfair for me to say, hey, baby, I know when you were single, you didn't know how to cook and clean, but we're going to have some kids. We're going to have a family. So I need the house to be in a state where it's not all dirty and shit, and the kids are eating meals that is better for them. How is that unfair?
Nobody is saying that it is unfair, baby. You should have that if that's what you want. You deserve that.
Oh my.
Find that. Find the woman that is willing and ready. Either find the girl that already know how to cook and that already is domesticated in that way, or find a woman that loves you enough to learn. The problem is y'all get mad at the bitches that say, this is who I am, I ain't willing to change. You get salty that she's not willing to change for you. It has nothing to do with you not being good. She's just not good for you. Find a woman that is. What is so wrong with that?
Hey Ali,
every woman don't want to learn how to cook and clean, so leave them.
Fatty as a father and me as a father, if our sons were doing that, or
Fatty, you got kids?
No, let me.
I have 3.
No, he said as a father.
As a father,
I have 3 of them.
If our sons or men, if men in general are underperforming, and we hold men accountable on here, we would hold a man to the expectation and standards. Man, treat that woman right, respect that woman, protect that woman, support that woman. Do right by her. No, we don't. And see, that's disingenuous, Jazz. But when y'all see the women underperforming, you go, hey, you shouldn't have got her that way. That's how you got her.
Is that what you're hearing? Because I said women should cook for their husbands.
You didn't call Jazz just said it completely opposite of what you just said.
Okay, and I'm Jazz. That's Napa.
Yes. So
Nepal. I'm sorry, Nepal. Like, okay, we have 2 different mindsets.
And I could have sworn that I went into my whole diatribe about how I think you women out there are not cooking for your husbands, and you better be never telling your husband that he can't have sex unless you're sick, of course. So is that better?
You better do it when she's. No, I'm joking.
And also I'm pro poly. So, but we gotta talk about poly done correctly, because too many men are out here thinking they're doing poly correctly, and they are destroying relationships.
Now you're telling a man how they should do poly.
They are not. You pick them out. They were. You can't complain about it. That's what you need to pick better.
Well, show's over. Hope y'all enjoyed it. But nah, don't dip yet. We still got them final thoughts coming.
Y'all really tore it up tonight, huh?
But don't dip just yet. Let's hear them final words. Hey, that's it. Show's done. Now shut the fuck up and let the panelists speak. It's time for final thoughts.
You're really
Go
good
ahead.
at that AI stuff.
Go ahead, Nepal, and lie to us about, like, we had this conversation. The whole conversation was this: pick somebody that is already what you want. And now we're going to do poly is being ruined by men that are doing it wrong when they were doing that shit all the motherfucking time, all the time. But now it needs to do better. It needs to do better now, right?
What are you hearing? You are processing what I say. It's coming back the wrong way. I
Man
need to
years.
but I will say that there are people
Nepal.
that don't know how to do poly correctly. And when I say poly, I mean poly marriage, polygynous
Nepal.
marriages.
Why did you pick somebody that doesn't know how to do poly?
No, I didn't. My husband is
No, but that's the point. Do you see all this conversation? We could actually have a conversation now how to do poly right, so men can learn and become better so they can actually do it, or we can flip it on the woman and says, why you pick to be a poly wife of a man that does not to do poly? And now we put the blame on y'all, and we stay here for 6 hours saying, but you chose him, but you picked him, because there's multiple men that wanted to do the right way. Like,
but y'all have been saying, but you chose him every time you talk about single parenting. Single
every time.
It's because
Every
a lot
time.
of it's because a lot of times it's an informed decision. And I have this case on the family. Sorry, sister, if you're watching. My sister is the 4th baby mama of a guy that has 6 baby mamas. None of them knew. Well, none of them, not the 2nd one, or the 3rd one, or the 4th one, or the 5th one, and he's probably going to be a 7th one. I can't change him. They knew. Most women are not being blindsided, and you have to take the consequences with your actions. So what I'm saying once again is just saying, you got me like that. You shouldn't do something about it. If you get me fat, I should still go to the gym. If you get me broke, I should try to get some money. If you get me when I was getting some bitches, I still try to be loyal to you. If you get me being irresponsible, I should be responsible to you. Men have to change and get better all the time, because I'm not going on a shotgun wedding because you got my daughter pregnant, sir. You're going to marry her and keep being irresponsible just like you were before. No, we always have to strive to be better so you can treat people around us better. But when it comes to woman, you pick her that way, she stays that way. No, go learn how to do it.
I agree with what you said. Excuse me, Jazz. I agree with what you said. I don't know where we were saying, oh, well, yes. But the fact was, we elaborated on it. I think that it's awful that you come into a marriage, and if somebody says, hey, I'm traditional, I like my wife to cook and clean, and she just thumbs her nose at him, that's bad. However, just like you tell us, the woman, she chose it. She chose it. Is it not our place to also point out he's up there? For me, he made himself look like he's still thinking of her. If I was his wife, I would be so upset with him.
I'll be so embarrassed.
Why are you bringing her up, bro? Like, I shouldn't say bro. I hate using that word.
No. Hey, let's do the same thing LD the whole show. She knew that he had LD Berry before. Why she mad about it? She picked him.
Because he's on the public forum. He hasn't been anywhere.
Did she know that he was public with LD Berry before?
This is the thing.
Why are you mad about it?
No, I'm not. I would be upset because it looks like he is still thinking about her, and I'm his wife. Like, why?
If you are mad at me for dating LD Berry and talking about her, pick somebody that didn't date LD Berry, so I didn't have to talk about her.
I want to clarify. If he would have said, "Oh, Hallie, how are you? It's so nice. You're great. We're still cool," I wouldn't be upset as his wife. But when he comes in and says something negative, it just looks bitter, like he's still hurt over her. So I want to point that out. If he would have just mentioned her and said something neutral or nice,
it didn't work out. He could have just said it didn't work out.
You know what's crazy? Hey, Ali, it's crazy. Ali, he actually talked shit about her, and that's not enough. Listen, he talked shit about her. He said she did not look bad. She don't know how to clean. He made her look bad, and Pa still mad at me because I mentioned that my ex-wife is a bad wife. This is insane, Pa. If I give her a compliment, you're still thinking about her. If I say she was shit, still mad at me.
No, Daddy, no, I'm saying if he said something nice, what I'm saying, if he said something nice, it doesn't look like he's still in the relationship bitterness.
Okay,
so
no. I'm the interviewer. Nice. I'm the interviewer, and you are the dude. You are the expert. We're going to do a play-by-play before we go.
Got it.
So you, I know that you were with Halle Berry. Like, what made you end and leave that relationship?
Oh man, I'm so glad I got away from that hoe. First off, didn't want to cook. She didn't want to do nothing but lay down on the bed. And my mama taught me different.
Controlling.
Ooh, I'm so glad.
Nah, we are going to do it. We are going to do it again.
Tell me with this.
That's basically what he said, and y'all thought that shit was cool.
That's kind of what. No, but it was polite about it, right? Kind of. The part. Don't do it on a caricature type of level. Or you say there's no way. So you know, this is a catch-22. Men know this. You talk about her, you're going to get this something, right? But let's do it. Like, hey, I know that you left Halle Berry, right? You guys were married. Like, what happened there?
Oh well, you know, I had to get away from her because my mama and my aunts and everybody, you know, they're real women. They cook and I was like, bro, that's what he did. That's what he did.
It's real simple. It's real simple. All he had to do is like, hey, I've been married for 30 years. I'm not trying to talk about my ex-wife.
And a man of class.
He's on an interview. The interview was about. He was on the interview because he used to be elaborate on it. There's no point of talking to him. Don't nobody
a man of class. A man of class.
Man, this is crazy.
Stop it.
Crazy.
The only reason why he's getting interviewed is because he used to be married to Halle Berry.
Absolutely.
If that's the only reason he's interviewing me.
He doesn't have to lie or sugarcoat his truth about the experience of her. He does not have to do that.
You're right. You're right. But also, you're right. He can disparage her all he wants. What we're saying is it's classless. It's tacky.
Especially according to women. According to
no, there are a lot of men who feel that way too.
Feelings. Y'all just having your personal feelings towards it. He was on an interview, asked about Halle Berry. He can answer truthfully in the way that he sees fit.
Melanin, we know you think men can do no wrong, baby. But all I'm saying is that
if you want to go there, we can go there. Don't do it. And we know you never listen to a man.
I listen to my man.
We know you like
to my man.
So stop it.
To my man, and I ain't gotta share mine. I listen to my man, and I ain't gotta share mine. Don't you share yours? Don't you gotta share your man?
You better be talking to the pod too.
Stop bringing your personal life to the panel.
She's talking about you too. No, make sure you get it because she's talking about you too.
I share my man. If you don't have a man that I respect. I have so many friends that are monogamous. My personal life and what I've seen is being able to share a man. If a man is even shareable, he's high value. Everybody wants listen, we can play all to the end of the world. But when women see men with valuable women, they flock to that man. When they see him, like what we were saying with the ring, they flock to him because they know he's valuable. They know that he can get women. So that's the way it is. I choose to function in a way where, you know, my life goes that way.
Comes from not
I'm not hurt by the sister saying share
being mature.
Hold on a second.
And if you don't want to share,
you think
and
you're more
Jasmine, if you
important
don't
than
want to
somebody
share,
and
if you
you're
don't want
not.
to share,
There's
Jasmine, you
nothing
don't like
special
that
about
man.
you because you're monogamous. There's nothing special about you because you're monogamous.
Exactly,
Well,
Jasmine.
I never said that it was. All I'm
Respect
saying
your
is that
monogamy, but like
I
Melanie
never said
said,
that either one was more special than the
Okay,
other.
then,
babe.
so stop doing the personal shots and leave it on
Exactly.
panel. I was
You
talking
said
about
you
Holly
did a personal
Berry.
shot
I
first
was
saying
talking
that I
about
don't
Holly
listen to
Berry. I don't
men.
talk about my personal life. You
Okay,
took
but
it
you,
personal.
Melanin,
I said he
you
can say
took a
whatever
personal
he
shot at
wants
me
to.
and said that I don't listen to no man, and I said I listen to mine,
No,
baby.
that's not
You
you
got
came for
personal
me.
first.
Jazz, after you took a
Me
shot,
first.
You
Jazz.
don't think men can do that.
Jazz,
You
you
don't
took the
even think
shot.
Who
men
came for who
cheat.
first? Who came
Jazz,
for
you
who
took the
first?
first shot, Jazz.
Jazz, you
Melanin,
said
is
it
it
first.
Melanin, is it true or false that you
No,
don't think men
stop
cheat?
talking to me. I'm asking the
All
men.
right,
Who came for who first?
Damien,
I
Damien told me the
No,
truth.
don't wave the white flag. She
I am-
started it, and I'm
Jazz.
gonna
I
finish
started
it.
I can finish it too.
So
Jazz,
keep it
you
on
Oh
started it.
wow,
panel.
Jazz, you
You
just switched
started
it.
it.
Not fucking playing with
What
y'all.
What we doing?
Damn.
All
You
I
just
was
said
saying
she
was that
started it, now you
I
said
know
and I
I'm
can
going to get pushback because
Wow,
Melanin is of the
Jazz.
mindset that a man doesn't even cheat. He
You
can do
don't
no
know
wrong.
my mindset. You don't know my
Baby,
mindset.
I've been on this platform before. You said yourself out your mouth that
you
men don't
know
cheat,
my
girl.
mindset.
You
Just
have
because
said
I
that
don't feel,
several
just because I
times.
don't feel like you
You
don't know
have
my
said that.
mindset.
Did
Just
you not
because,
say several
okay, just
times?
because, what do you
Did you
mean?
not
I
say
don't
several
look, I'm
times
not,
that
I'm
men
not
don't
doing this
cheat?
with you today. I've
Did you
already
not say that
conquered
several
this.
times that
I've
men
already
don't
conquered
cheat?
this conquest
Did
with
you
you.
not say
We're
that,
not
Melanin?
doing that. You
Did you
see,
not say that men don't cheat?
there's been several times today where you said man cheat, and I didn't say shit to you. I let you have it because we already went there.
I
All I'm
just know
telling
that you don't
is
think that they can do any wrong.
when the fuck did I say that?
You said men don't even cheat,
When the
girl.
fuck did I say that?
2 panels ago when I was in Atlanta.
What did I say? Tell me verbatim what I
What
said.
you said was that I was like, well, if you're gonna cheat, and you stopped me and said men don't cheat.
I said men don't cheat. That's not saying men don't do no wrong,
Yeah,
is
you
it?
said men don't
Cheating is wrong, babe. Cheating is
According
wrong.
to you, men
You
don't
got it,
cheat.
girl. I don't
You
even
can't
want to fight
talk to
with
me
you.
about this.
I don't even
Because
want to
for
fight
me,
with you.
men don't cheat. So what the fuck is we talking about? Like
Cheating
I
is
said,
wrong.
stay
Cheating
on
is
panel.
wrong.
Men
Cheating is
don't cheat.
wrong.
Men don't cheat. Yeah, so tell women to stop
Hey,
cheating.
you
So
guys,
tell
hey,
women
you
to stop
guys
having multiple
disagree.
baby daddies.
That's very
You
good.
just tried to promote casual sex amongst women as long as they're being safe about it. But you got the nerve to go there? Like,
Girl,
chill out.
bye. You
Yeah,
chill.
bye. Yeah, bye. Don't
Brother.
Ain't doing nothing but yelling and screaming,
I don't give a
regurgitating,
fuck. Stop doing personal
regurgitating
shots because
stuff that
every
you
time
heard
I got
other
something
men
to say,
say.
y'all always
Girl,
trying to
bye.
take
You
it
don't even have a
personal.
mind of your
And
own.
I talk to you guys about what you
Men
say on
don't cheat is
panel.
crazy.
I
You
don't
can't
care
even
about no
assess the
personal life.
situation.
Nobody would
You
even
can't
bring
even
up your
approach the
boyfriend. You didn't bring up
conversation
first.
with
You
real
brought up your
facts
boyfriend.
because
You
you
brought
want
up
the
your
praise of
boyfriend.
men so much. Girl,
You
bye.
brought up your boyfriend. You don't know
Girl,
me. Stop
y'all
telling me
bring up
what I
y'all
do.
always asking me to bring up my personal shit.
No, we don't.
Yes, the fuck y'all
And
do.
you have a right to deny it, don't you?
All the time.
Oh,
Girl,
okay.
bye. Girl,
That's what I thought.
girl, you
know
don't
what?
think. You
I
think men
think
don't
very
cheat. You
well.
don't think at all.
Very well. You're the one that's
think
up here calling
you think
yourself
men
dumb.
don't cheat.
Ain't
You
been
don't
the one
think at
that's calling
all.
yourself slow?
With that
You call
mindset,
yourself
with
dumb,
that
slow.
mindset, you're
You
not even intelligent enough
So what
to
are you
have a
talking about?
conversation. You think only
No,
women
you're
can
not.
cheat. That sounds
You're
ridiculous.
not.
You know what makes me sad? The
It's
fact
stupid.
that
Like, girl,
fact
men,
You're stupid.
they're not gonna not
I'm fucking
disrespect
playing
you,
with you.
but
Y'all been
just
trying to do
because
this
you
all this
agree
whole
with their
time.
nonsense, babe.
Who
Keep it on
disrespected her?
panel.
Who ever disrespected her? You seen it?
Girl.
What man you ever seen disrespect
We're too
Melanin?
cute
Jazz?
for this. Let's move on.
I don't get
Oh,
disrespected
Lord,
by
Jazz,
men, and that's what they're mad about. Because I don't get disrespected by men. That's what y'all do.
We know, girl. You do whatever they say, girl. I know.
I don't do whatever a man tells me to
accept
do.
whatever,
Stop getting
girl, I
mad.
know.
Stop getting mad and jealous. You don't even know me on a personal level.
What am I
You're
jealous
mad
of you
about
for?
the
You're a
experience that I
beautiful
do on
woman.
panel,
I'm
and you can keep
beautiful.
They say
being
men
mad.
lead the way, and behind every move, every war, every throne, has always been a woman. She nurtures.
it's always been a woman. Like, do you
Like,
know?
you're
Do you
both
notice?
beautiful. I have
Do
no
you
reason to be
notice
jealous
how
of you, girl.
civil these ladies? Like, she's in the moment, and a
Right,
man.
jealous of you?
And
Well, no,
it's
I'm
like,
beautiful. You're beautiful. There's no need for
It has
that.
nothing to do with looks.
can somebody say I'm
What am I
beautiful
jealous
too?
of you for? Your personality? That's
you must be, because why are you always trying to combat me on a personal level? You could attack the topics on panel.
Well, all right. Well, I said that. Okay, you said men don't cheat. That sounds like a woman that thinks that men can do no wrong. I'm sorry if I had that wrong.
Like I have my own opinion. That's what it sounds like.
And it's a little okay. You're right.
I don't care what you think it is.
You won. You won, Melanie. You won.
It's not a win or lose.
You won, baby. W.
Do I do something, Damien? All right, okay. So, friend, my feelings are hurt too. My feelings are hurt.
Oh, this in the pod. Telling her sin.
Napa is resting on her femininity.
Telling her sin.
Napa is resting on her femininity. She's like, oh, it's time for us.
You know what? I wanted to tell you. Listen, I was getting text messages. I was getting text messages about this.
Why are you still talking to me?
Ladies.
Oh my God, you guys keep going. That's crazy.
Oh, y'all aren't finished.
Because I can.
Ladies.
Because I want to. Because
Yes.
and I'm going to do
Mel,
it.
Y'all are irritating as fuck.
Come on. Come on.
Hey,
I want to know exactly what I'm doing. When you guys get to, I'm only responding to disrespect, and I'm not going to calm down about it. I keep it on panel. When they want to bring up their personal lives, that's their business. I keep it on panel and attack subject based off what's said up here. So there is no melanin. If you're going to come for me, I'm going to respond the same way you keep messing with me.
Yes, girl. As you should.
And here, so is we going to say something about her?
No,
her ad-libs?
Get me together.
No, one second. We have to, because the thing is, again,
that's big.
One second. Either I stop you and y'all be quiet, or I'll let you fight and y'all fight. What should we do exactly after? What?
I'm just saying, if we're going to go there, then let us go there.
Oh, I'm not just
but keep it on panel. She not gonna do this. I do whatever a man say. You don't know what I do. These are talking points on panel. Leave it on panel. I don't care about your personal life. I don't go look at nothing you do on a regular basis when I get off of here.
You know what? I am the one that is in pain because my hamburger fund is $5.
What's the hamburger fund? Do we get like
hamburger fund? They send me cash app so I can go buy hamburgers.
Can we get some? Can I get some fries?
Well, I got
I can send you some hamburgers.
I need $2 from you.
Give me a less $2. Yeah, but we start like crowd being very generous. It's just they didn't send nothing for the hamburger fund, so I'm crying and see if I can get the hamburger.
If you feeling a fatty, hit that like, smash subscribe, and bless the Cash App at $teamfatty8. Like the video, hit subscribe, and show love to Ali at $Ilkan.
And by the way, for everyone that does debates, your cash apps are the one on the bottom. So Miss Jess and Miss Napa, if one day y'all want to make some dollars and give the people what they want, we have the Saturday Smackdown for y'all to handle shit and to get a little bit of money.
Debate back in the day. What happened to that?
You said dates. I think that's very gay.
I said, when we supposed to debate back in the day.
Wait, you still want to debate him?
What did you want to debate on? What's the debate? What's the topic? You want to get destroyed on? What's the topic?
Let's just say, okay, who gives better advice to young men looking to have long-term relationships?
That's very vague.
That's very vague. So hold on. You want to ask if single men or married men give better advice?
To get married? Absolutely.
Yeah. That now you're not going to run away from that. The topic you want is whether single men or married men gives better advice about getting married.
Yes.
Oh man.
About how to get the benefits of marriage. There you go. I'm married. You're not. You don't see the benefit in it. I don't see. We can just do
nope. So you already ran away from it. No, I can see the benefits of a marriage, but are you saying who gives better advice about getting married? Married men or single men? Which one is it? Because you can't. The last person I debated, they conceded to a point and then they ran away from it during the show. So do you want to say that married men give better advice about getting married than single men?
Yes. You know what? Let's make it how to be a husband and single man. How about that?
Damn, we keep moving the motherfucking debate topic. God damn it.
Doing whatever.
You know what? Y'all not debating. Don't waste my time. Send me an email. Not doing the shit in front of the cameras. Shout out to motherfucking Shed the Dragon TV making my hamburger fun with $10 now. Says, hike, who calling my shin? Melanin, smile, baby girl.
Psych.
Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who? Yeah. OVO Sound 2025.
I feel better now that my hamburger fund is $10. So let's read the super chats and let's keep on.
It's time for some super chats.
One thing that I have to give y'all is that y'all are funny as fuck. Y'all are a very entertaining bunch. I'll give you that. So thank you very much for being here. Dark Lake Revive saying Ali with a 10 motherfucking $.
Let's go. We got $10.
Sir, do you have any change?
Nah, motherfucker, I'm broke.
Monogamy versus polygamy will be a good debate for the ladies.
That
I'm just
$10 one is my favorite one, and I skipped that the whole time I was reading the super chats.
Because you're blind. Because your brain is moving too fast.
It's probably because I'm not a married man.
Yes, you are a pookie.
What more do you want from me? Oh my God.
Reading
Jamie X. I prefer a man with kids. I have none. Yep. Or you fat. Jamie X back again says that was Dame and Jess Point the whole freaking time. We have Shadow Dragon TV saying Dame and Tyrion are victims. Them, here we go. CSI. I'm just like Ali. I don't play the V's for a while, and I know they are.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
Here we go, CSI. We have Antoine. Antoine said yesterday, little bank take little bank. He said $100, and Valerie said 400. Said, shout out to my boy Antoine. Said little bank, big bank take little bank. Valerie said, "Oh really? I got you, brother. Y'all chill. Tyranny is a beautiful black queen." Thank you very much, sir. We have retired that general specific, general equal specific, specific equal general. Tommy was right. There we go. We have Jamie X in the building saying, "Kids at the table, say grace, and everyone is together." Aww. It was so romantic. Friends, we need $90 for the hamburger fund. I want to buy some. What's the guy that does this on this shit?
He's been bankrupt. Salt Bay is bankrupt.
Oh, he's bankrupt? Nah.
Yeah.
The Miami dude?
Salt Bay is bankrupt.
There's no way.
Bankruptcy.
He was selling like $1,000 beefs and shit.
Have you seen his lifestyle? He lived way above his means.
That's crazy. Anonymous Base says, "Let na pa cook. Yo necesito un plato. Arriba."
Adios mío.
Tuan in the building saying, "I truly believe tyranny is a beautiful black queen, respectfully." Thank you very much. We have Zero Fallout in the building. Say, David Justice was one of the most wanted men back in the day. Ali was a nobody back then. Yeah, they forget that he was like a sex symbol too. He was one of the sex symbols of the era, but it's fine. I guess woman.
One more thing. Jasmine, that Baps movie was a flop. They paid $16 million to make it. They only made $7 million. It was a flop. She wasn't that big at that point.
She had 14 movies under her belt at that point.
Name 5.
What do you? And what was the point of bringing?
I named the main one.
What are you trying to prove? She was
X-Man. She was storm on X.
Oscar for no. You said that
wasn't successful enough to not be looking at the screen and like, what's your?
He was big with bats.
No.
That was a big movie at that time.
No, it was not. No, it was not.
Hey, let Napa go because Napa knows out the 5. Let's see the Napa. The 5
Okay,
movies.
let me see if I can get him. Boomerang.
Is she googling? She look.
No, I'm trying
GPT.
No,
She's
like
losing Isaiah. Losing Isaiah.
Jungle Fever. She played the crackhead.
Losing Isaiah.
Losing Isaiah.
She didn't play the crackhead in Jungle Fever.
Boomerang.
And she did play the crackhead.
Oh,
in
she
Jungle
did.
Fever.
She did.
And that's really all I got. So.
Oh shit!
And the main reason, because when David Justice won the World Series, Halle Berry was off filming The Rich Man's Wife, and he mentioned in an interview, was like, I wish she could have been here to see me win, but she's off doing the movie. That movie was The Rich Man's Wife, and he never really let go of that. She wanted a woman to celebrate his wins, so that's why he was like in his feelings about it.
A woman's place
what's your point?
in the kitchen.
What you mean? You said it was big.
See, there it is. There it is. Found out what's
maybe box office standards.
Eating fatty. You think she belongs in a woman's place is in the kitchen, but
no, it was a joke.
But when you told us that story, I just want to let you know that soft, sad music you play. I felt the sadness inside to hear a man say,
"Wait, what's that story?"
For him.
Wait, what's that story?
Women, start cooking for these brothers. Lord.
No. I'm not saying it all. I rather have chicks they never played because most of y'all cook like shit. Respectfully.
It's a different day. It's a different day.
There's like, and you know what's funny? And let me actually give you another. Most of y'all fuck like shit too. Just because I came doesn't mean you made me come. Just because I came doesn't mean you made me come. Most women.
Same thing.
No. I'll accept it. I last 3 minutes, but I didn't promise nothing. You got what you got.
What is this competition? Like,
we still got it.
I come, you come. I fuck more. Y'all don't fuck. It's like, okay, like what y'all saying? Say what? Because every time y'all say stuff like that, it just reveals more and more and more that y'all really, you know what?
Y'all really what? Even if I lasted only 2 minutes, even if I lasted only 2 minutes, I still eat.
That's right.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
So
always ways to.
Fatty, you just proved what we said about Halle Berry. You said at least I just hit it. He can. That's all that he got is not.
You said he won.
No. Hey, Ali, let's talk. No, man, let's talk as man. Ali.
He's still winning.
I'm going to talk about me.
Bigger bag than all y'all.
No, let me just say this and then you guys, I'm going to talk about me and most men are going to actually see themselves in this.
Like, it's so crazy. Yes, Halle Berry got a bigger bag than you.
No, it's the baddest woman God damn it. You just do a parallel conversation. No, just let me finish. You can talk parallel, right? The baddest woman that I actually had sex with meant nothing to me. And some actually, after I put my socks on, I was like, what the fuck? I can't, like, just because you look good doesn't mean that you are worth it. And most of women that actually have multiple men don't the same. You saw that dude, he looked good, he smelled well, and then you went ahead and you had the done with him. And as soon as you're done, you're looking at the mirror. Why you should understand. Most of y'all are regrets. We just don't get regrets because we are men. Hey, we did what we did. Next game. Most
women. Yeah, I get it. Women have those thoughts too. A lot of y'all are very mediocre in the bedroom. A lot of y'all can't get it up. A lot of y'all don't understand.
Oh, here we go.
You're not even supposed to have that many experiences.
There are a lot of women who regret y'all too. It's a lot of women that don't count y'all in their count.
Yes.
They can't feel it after been smashing.
He's not supposed to have a count.
Yes, a lot of y'all,
Like
have
I was
coaches,
saying,
a lot of y'all have coaches like this.
it's like that on both
Go
sides.
in and it becomes like this. It's like this.
We all got counts. You got a count. The hell?
And you do too by these talking.
Yeah, duh.
Y'all be looking like this right here.
What's the big deal? We're grown.
I know, Ali. Hey, when the first man need to be like this, and then when it goes like this.
I'm not promoting it. I'm just
Oh
acknowledging.
yes, you are. Oh yes, you
I'm
are.
acknowleding it.
Oh no, you're trying to make
account happens. Account happens after the number one.
Please, somebody.
Exactly. It shouldn't be no count. Shouldn't be no count.
It shouldn't be no count, girl.
No.
Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
It shouldn't be no
And shout out to Ray Schwan for making my hamburger fund $20. I'm rich, baby. Thank you very much, Ray Schwan, for the $10 making it 20. I just need 18 now.
Trump got these prices going up. Woo-wee. Let's go. One fatty burger, please.
Damn, I have $20 now. I only need the euro to send $80. Shout out to the still 531 people watching. I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much once again to the lovely ladies and the lovely gentlemen. Y'all are awesome. No, another one, Antoine Goss in the building saying, ask if it's a problem for us to pay salary for sex. Ooh-wee.
Prostitution?
Sounds like it.
That's most relationships. Most
None of
relationships.
that sounds like relationship, but okay.
That's most relationships, ain't it?
Wait, this relationship
No.
ask if it is a problem
just
for
call your
us
woman
to
a
pay
hoe?
salary for sex.
Wait, what just happened?
Did you just call this woman a hoe?
In your little statement.
I didn't say your name, Melanis. Okay.
Okay, then I apologize.
Okay, I accept it. So what I'm saying is I forgot what I was saying. Go ahead.
Oh my God, that's just crazy. I actually think Melanie and Jazz will debate before Ali and Damien, to be honest.
I already debated her and I killed her. The whole
I
don't need to debate her. She already got I don't need to debate
Listen,
there was not the debate.
Damien be beating himself. This up all day long. He beat. I take his
give that W to Melanie. Listen, I can't hold a candle to her.
You did. Ate your ass
I'm not the one who just called this woman a hoe.
Saying that men don't cheat. Yes, you totally.
It was more than that. But you can pick what you want. I don't care. Ate your ass up.
Are you okay? I thought
no. Are you okay? I think you
thought I said your name. You're hearing things now.
Too much to drink.
You thought I said your name and I didn't. You're hearing things now, so I'm just asking, are you okay? Because nobody said.
Didn't we already did that?
Okay,
let's go, fatty. Let's go, fatty.
Let's go.
Once again, I think they're going to debate before Ali and
ready. She always ready.
And when I say debate, is a debate. Debate is not a panel where everybody can overtalk and jump each other. And Nepal, we are waiting for you to pick up your first opponent too. Since we are on it, I'm going to be on the pod show tomorrow on my day off, 8 p.m. Right? So
yes, 8 p.m.
Yes, just pull up.
Eastern Standard Time. Sorry, excuse me.
Yes, we're going to have fun. Wednesday and Thursday we have massive shows coming in. Massive shows coming in. So damn, you guys go like, why don't you?
Be lying.
I can't hear you guys.
The
topic of what?
Having the pod show. I'm curious.
Pod show. Damien be lying.
You can find it on the. If you guys want to find anyone show, is on the description of this show. Okay, you just have to expand it.
Talk about atheism though versus theism.
Yes, they're going to talk about atheism.
Over there.
I'm going to go kick some ass on that side of the town. Keeping pavement.
Actualization of God.
$2. Parent Cap. She's not married. Stay smiling. Melanie. Aww. Very romantic. Paper Trail Shawty. $2. And Grandma always fixed granddad plate before the kids. Thank you very much. And we are $30 in, friends, from the Hamburger Fund. Let's see if we can get to 50. Let's see if we can get to 50. Let me put another zero here. Here we go. $30 in. Okay. Antoine Goss says, yes, the value of relationship equal sex. Okay. That's what he said. And for now, I don't get no new one. So let's keep going. Grandma, oh, okay. I got this one. Let's go to Melanie. Oh, shit. Marrying a punk could never offend me.
Never.
Damn. Shout out to Tyranny. Quinton, $2.
Shit.
Tyranny is a baby mama too. And snitch. Quinton is a snitch. Shout out to Quinton. Captain Caveman 69. You don't have no husband playing house. LOL. He comes back and he says, Napa shows our wife conducts herself. Melanie shows the type of woman a man wants for a wife. Jazz and Tyranny take notes and figure it out.
Meanwhile, Tyranny is married. Meanwhile, I'm in a relationship.
Her being married doesn't.
Somebody that loves me.
There's plenty of women married that are not a wife.
Why do y'all think that women get on these platforms to get chosen by y'all? We're up here to we're up here to like give our perspective. We're asked to come on these platforms to give our perspective and to give our insight on these topics. And when we don't say things that y'all like, y'all want to say, y'all not the type of women we want. Great. We're not here for y'all. We have our partners.
I use YouTube as a dating app. So
I will say this.
If you have a big booty, if you have a big booty, send me an email with pictures, please. Thank you.
If the actress from Different World who does the voice of the old girl on Rugrats dies, Jazz, you fill right in. You do perfect.
Rugrats. Which character?
He's talking about Cree Summers.
The black one.
Oh, Cree Summers. Don't say shit. Please don't.
They were all black.
So. She can do, actually, you can do voiceovers, and you actually probably funny in like movie and films. I think you can get in the film and stuff.
Like you the babies, like the
you actually had a voice. I would do voiceovers over you.
I don't know what Rugrats is. Sorry. Let's keep going. We have Pride of the Lion saying the issue is a lot of women expect Russell Wilson treatment for no change. Thank you very much, sir. Paper Trail Shorty says insufferable women are not attractive. Ooh, HQ React says man who is disciplined is in thought, body, and finances is the best partner. Don't accept less, queens. Thank you, HQ.
God forbid a man be financially stable at 40.
God forbid.
God forbid a woman has to cook.
Hey, yeah.
Jella Turn send only $5. But it's enough. I appreciate you because he didn't send no message. Salute to you. My boy T-Leaf sent three $10 balls. Shout out to him.
Let's go. We got $10.
Sir, do you have any change?
Nah, motherfucker, I'm broke.
Says woman should develop a personality, caring, intelligent, and righteous, put in the effort, working on mind, body, and spirit, and everything that is associated with those things. Thank you very much, Steve. I appreciate you. Salute to you. Still leaves again. We are 17 to go. We're almost there. Learn, man. Do the same things that they like. Try to stay away from the things that they don't like. Women on these panels do not talk like this or articulate this. That's why there's always contention. Jamie says David wanted housewife, not the Oscar-winning actress. She won an Oscar? For what?
For Monster Ball. For letting old boy smash her from the back. That's why she.
And that was kind of fucked up because she did a lot of Oscar-worthy films before that.
She did. I can agree there was.
So if I Google
Monster Ball, she should have got an Oscar.
Billy Bob smashed her from the back, and she got an Oscar for that.
That was only
she was the first woman to win Best Performing Actress.
Just like Denzel Washington finally got an Oscar for playing a crooked cop and not for playing Malcolm X. It's a certain perception they want for black actresses to obtain that type of award.
You're right about that. I can't even push back on that. You're right about that. See.
It's true.
Damn,
I know a little something. I ain't that retarded.
You are the only person call yourself retarded, and then you get mad when people repeat that shit. That's crazy.
I'm not mad. I just be trolling.
Nah, I know you're trolling, but you're walking into that shit. Thank you very much. And now I thought
he was bullying. I know he was a bully.
Ellie Berry is definitely not my type. You guys can ever. She's too skinny.
Boomerang Halle Berry was like the perfect type of woman a man would want. The Boomerang Halle
Did
Berry.
they actually have sex, or it was just a scene?
Melanin, did you see Boomerang?
Well, I think Eddie Murphy might have mad. You know,
I don't know. It looked kind of real.
Eddie was killing back then.
But
I don't know.
However, she wasn't married to David at that time. She had already moved on to Eric Benet.
Do you think most women, if they were in her position, would have let him smash?
You mean on the movie?
No, in period.
Let who smash?
Eddie Murphy.
No. No.
Tea leaves, $10. Women on these panels do not talk like these nor articulate these. That's why there's always contention. I already won. We have 8 clips with 10 untouchable memberships. You send 10 to Ali and another 10 to me. 8 clips. Thank you very much for being extremely kind. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it.
Evacuate the city. Gauge all defenses. Get fishman a shield.
Isn't the Billy Bob dude the guy that got Angelina Jolie?
Jolie, yeah. That's
the guy
crazy.
with the blood thing,
Yeah.
right?
Angelina Jolie got Brad Pitt. Couldn't keep him either.
What?
Yes.
That motherfucker got Angelina and Halle Berry on their prime. That's crazy. Who is this dude? Is he that?
They were acting with Billy
Hey,
Bob.
man, he's an amazing actor, dude.
and
He's
Halle
an
Berry.
amazing actor.
He's still alive?
He's still alive, yeah.
You think most women would deal with Billy Bob Thornton if he wasn't famous?
No.
That's crazy.
But Halle Berry didn't deal with him outside of them doing a movie. So why y'all?
But he got Angelina Jolie though, and she was considered one of probably the
That
most
might be
famous.
Angelina Jolie's type.
Well, I just think that he was famous, and she wouldn't have talked to a guy that was.
Yeah, I
like
mean, why everything women do is right? If you're gonna say everything,
I didn't say it was right or wrong. I'm just saying that she's a little quirky herself. Like she may be like Billy Bob Thornton. Why is that wrong to
And
say?
she was partying a lot at that time, and he did have a more of a connection, even though her father is the famous John Voight.
Anaconda, yeah.
Their connection was what? Cocaine?
His father was the main actor in Anaconda, and he played in Blue something. Was that football?
Isn't Anaconda with Jennifer Lopez?
Yes.
The dad is.
That was one of the first VHS I got. Anaconda.
Pretty good movie. Did you pause the part in the nightgown? Did you pause it?
I have no recollection of sex scenes when I was younger, because when I watched with my parents, I would like leave the room every time it happened. I couldn't stand it.
That's back then when the TV was scrambled and you was trying to make it. You was looking through the scramble.
Yeah, I have African parents. Every time there's a sex scene, everybody starts looking at each other.
I know that's what we do in my house. We'll be like, my mom used to make us. She said, stand in front of the television, cover it with her skirt, and like they're just kissing. It wasn't even the sex scene, really. But
very weird.
That's why I hate sex scenes. I do not like watching them at the movies with people. It's uncomfortable.
Now I'm comfortable. When I was younger, like my biggest fear was to be, I'm watching a movie by myself, a sex scene pops up, and now my dad or my mom comes.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I would be like,
you got to program your remote in your channel so you click last.
1,000%. You'd say like, hey man, if I'm going to be guilty, let me do something I deserve. Shit, I don't need shit.
Right.
That's crazy. Am I saying her name correctly? Medicine. Thank you very much. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. When Nelly said he don't change diapers, people were saying his money doesn't matter, but now Ellie doesn't have to cook and clean because of her money.
What you say about that, Jazz?
Oh shit!
What?
What you say about that? When Nelly said he ain't changing no diapers.
I mean, if that's what Ashanti accepted, that's on her.
That's on her. That's crazy.
LA for life, says David. Issue was
they got
not.
an understanding.
My first husband, when my children, I was married.
I wouldn't accept that.
But the father of my children, he never changed diapers maybe once in an emergency.
Thank you, Nepal.
Thank
you.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, if
it's not a man's job to be changing no diaper. Thank you.
Well, there are some women, I don't know if it's a job thing, but there are some men that want to bond and change their kids' diapers because it's their
You don't
kids.
bond over changing the baby gas. That has nothing to do with bonding.
Let me finish, love.
No, I'm not gonna let you finish. Changing the diaper doesn't have nothing to do with bonding.
Okay, well, I think that just being there in those early stages, some men are okay with doing the diaper changing, and I don't think it takes anything away from them.
You can't do no job by yourself, though. What is your
Nobody
job?
is saying that we.
What is your job? Like you ain't got to
Parenting is not just a one person.
Brother.
Parenting, I wouldn't call parenting a single person thing. That takes both.
Being the nurturer is your job.
Let me just say this. This is the first time where we have 500 people and they keep staying here because they know every super chat I read, y'all going to fight again. They're not leaving. They're like, oh, they're going to fight into super chat. Let's just stay here.
Well, here's the thing, though, because I want to understand. I get it. If y'all feel like a man should never touch his own child's diaper, then that's on y'all. If y'all feel like that God ordained it that way, man should never touch his own kid's diapers, then okay. So what I'm saying is this. Let me just get it out real quick.
Not a requirement for him to be changing no diaper. If you don't want to take care of the baby, you don't have it.
They're bashing Nelly about it, and it's not his play. It's like this. Why are you bashing a man because he's saying I don't change diapers? I'm not saying a man.
I didn't bash that man.
Wants to change diapers, bless him, and that's fine. But don't bash a man for saying I don't change diapers. There's a whole people don't know it. These new people. There's a huge community of men that are like, duh.
Nepal, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm
just saying the way they're bashing Nelly over that.
Oh, well, yeah, those are that. And my thing is Ashanti knew that. So if she's complaining now, that's on her. And plus, they both have the means to hire extra help. So neither one of them have to touch a diaper. But I'm just saying, like, just the responsibility as a parent. Are you saying like if the father and son are out having a Father Sunday and he goes to the bathroom that he has to wait to take the child home to change his pamper?
You're giving a disingenuous scenario. I'm
just trying to understand because what's the difference?
He's out with his child. It's going to be his responsibility to take care of the child.
It's not his responsibility in the home.
No, you're the nurturer. No, you are the nurturer. You are the mother. You don't even have that much time to
want him changing my baby's
Hold on, y'all. The Jazz. I
know plenty of fathers that have no problem with changing their own kids' diapers, and it takes. Hold on, wait a minute, Ali. It takes nothing away from a man to change his child's diapers.
It's his choice, not yours.
If you decide that you want to, if that works for you, cool. If that works for men, okay. I'm just saying that I would prefer my husband to want to be in his kid's life in that way.
So my turn. Hold on, Nepal, please.
Oh my gosh, Ali. So
if men had it in their ability, they would give the women the option to not work. And there's men who a lot of men would give you the option not to work. What is the option, Jazz, that women should give their man that they don't have to do?
Wait, what is the option for what?
Most men, if they could, would give their woman the option not to work. Matter of fact, they wouldn't let you touch their car. They won't let you fix nothing. They won't let you take the trash out. You don't have to protect. What is an option where a woman will look at a man and say, you know what, babe, you ain't got to do that anymore.
You ain't got to cook for yourself. You ain't got to clean for yourself. You don't have to pick up after yourself. You don't have to worry about your
everything that y'all been saying about Holly Berry this whole time. Then,
well, Holly Berry's not that girl. Find a girl that is that girl and be okay.
That's about a standard, though. Why do you guys want to pick and choose?
Every man doesn't have that standard, Melanie. Every man is not the same. Every man doesn't have the standard that he needs his wife in the kitchen cooking and cleaning like that. And it doesn't take away from his manhood that he doesn't require that. If you are a man that requires a woman, if you are a man that requires a woman to cook and clean, then you need to approach a woman that is already in tune with to be a domesticated.
Every woman should already know that if you've been brought up in the correct household, and that's what you're failing to realize. You trying to say all they want them to do is be fit, feminine, and friendly. Femininity comes with
cooking and cleaning. Samuel said. That's what Kevin Samuel said. He said all you gotta do is be fit, feminine, and friendly.
You should already know how to cook and clean. If you're fit, that means
all
you know
I'm
how to
saying
cook
is,
correctly.
we're not arguing, baby. What I'm saying is this: if you need a
No,
woman
we're
to
not
cook,
arguing. We're not arguing.
Okay,
Because
so
I said
let
what
me
I
just say
said.
what I'm saying.
Femininity,
If a man wants
cooking and cleaning falls under femininity. Cooking and cleaning falls under femininity.
No, it doesn't.
If you don't,
then why are there male chefs
Yes,
then?
it does.
If
Yes, it
being a
does.
cook is strictly just a feminine trait, then why are there so many men that are chefs?
That's not. I didn't say. I said that's a part of
Yes, you
being
did.
feminine.
You said cooking is
I
a
said
feminine
that's a part of
trait.
being feminine as a
You didn't know
default.
chefs are
That
feminine?
should come as a
Girl,
default
get
if
the
you've
fuck
been
outta here.
raised with any sort of substance.
No, nobody
You
is
should
saying
know how
anything
to
like that.
cook
I'm
and
just saying
clean
Jehu is
as a
already
default.
doing that. Jehu is already doing that. If you need a woman that cooks or cleans, because you can't sit here and say that cooking and cleaning is a feminine trait when there are literal star chefs who are male, who open restaurants and cook every single day, and that are cooking in their relationship. It does not take away the if you are a man, just wait a minute, Melanin, you get it. We get it. You cooked me, baby. We got it. Enough.
That's not the
So
same
all I'm
subject.
saying is
You're
this.
talking about restaurants.
All
and
I'm
talking
saying
about
is
in the
this:
home.
if you want a woman that is already good at cooking, vet a woman that does that.
Should be a
If she
default.
does not,
They shouldn't have to vet for that because it should be a default. It should be a default. No, it should be a default.
Oh my God,
That should be a default.
Let's get one.
But it's not for everybody. Same.
One second.
Melanin.
1 second. Jazz, finish your point. 1 second, please. Jazz, finish your point, and then Melanin, both of y'all
My
interrupt.
point is this, Patty, because it's like you want to fight me, girl. And the thing is, like, you so fine. I don't want to fight with you, but you so ready to fight with anybody that isn't in alignment with your mindset. This is
The fact that you're calling it a fight, we're debating topics. I'm not fighting with you. I don't know you. This is the internet. I'm not fighting with you. We're online.
Okay, well, let me finish this. Well, then let me finish this. So what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this, girlfriend. Every woman did not be birthed in knowing how to automatically cook.
Your mother failed you then.
Can you let me finish?
And your mama failed
Every
you.
woman, oh my God.
I don't care. Your mother failed you.
What's the best dish you can make? What's your signature
That's a personal question, and I don't. That's a personal question. As a standard, you should be born to know from your parents how to cook. As a woman, you should know how to cook.
And it doesn't make a woman, a failure if she has to learn how. If she's with a man that she loves. Wait a minute. If she's with a man that she loves, she should be willing to learn to cook if that is what he requires from her. Absolutely. But there are a lot of healthy, thriving relationships where this dynamic does not matter, where the man does not require a woman to always be in the kitchen barefoot, half naked.
You should still know how to. Who said she was barefoot?
But it's okay. It's okay.
You make the most disgusting scenarios trying to prove a point. Why she got to be in there barefoot?
Can you let me finish?
Well, stop saying stuff that's making me respond and just like that's weird.
All I'm saying is you don't have to respond. You're choosing to, and you're choosing to respond.
I don't like what you're saying, so I'm gonna say something. I don't like what you're saying.
You can just be patient. You can be patient, and let me just say the stupid shit.
I can keep talking like you did Ali every time he speaks.
Why interject? That's not intelligent. You started with me.
When you don't like what you're saying, I'm gonna tell you the same way you want to do a man. You want to know the difference between me and you? I don't interject when a man is talking, but when a woman does it, I interject. I know my place. I'm interjecting on you. How do you learn how to stop talking when a man is talking? And maybe I will talk when you talk.
Like I was saying, if men require a woman that they're with to cook and clean, all I'm saying is make sure you know that about that woman before you decide to enter a relationship with her. If she cannot do that, she should be, and she likes you enough, she should be willing to learn to at least learn. Now, if you're giving her a time frame, you need to learn how to cook 5-star meals in 2 days, then that's on you. If that's your expectation.
That's a ridiculous analogy.
But you cannot shame every woman for not knowing how to cook. All right.
Yes, you can. You deserve to be shamed. You deserve to be shamed.
And every woman that does cook doesn't cook well. So it's just
and she deserves to be shamed.
Understanding.
What are you talking about? If she can't cook well, shame her. If she don't know how to cook, shame her.
She's not
trying to hopefully put the fire under her ass.
Well, you can just say, "Let me show you how to cook." Why you gotta punish somebody?
Always want to coddle a woman in bad behavior is ridiculous. Y'all always want to coddle a woman in bad behavior and give her 50 million excuses.
No, you want to
for a man. A man got to be perfect.
No, he doesn't. No, he actually doesn't. He actually doesn't. He just needs to be honest. That's it. He just needs to be honest
about things that shouldn't be known.
He just needs to be honest and upfront about his needs. And you're saying that a man of good character shouldn't have to be honest with a woman that he wants to be in a relationship with?
Honest about what? Honest about what?
Whatever it is that he needs and requires as a man.
Pick something, because things that are in the nature.
If I meet a man,
a man doesn't have to say. A man doesn't have to. A woman, if she's going to be crying, because it's in a woman's nature. A man doesn't have to ask her, "Are you going to be emotional?" Because they know dealing with women, they're going to get emotional.
But not every woman knows
in nature.
Not every woman.
Conversation.
Melanie, not every woman knows. Okay, we can say something.
Your mother failed you. Because your mom failed you. That's why you don't know, because you didn't have a mother.
Oh my God. Yes, girl. Everybody's a failure but you. We get it. What I'm saying
that's another personal shot.
What I'm saying is this.
Stay on topic. Stay on panel. I'm not doing that.
What I'm saying is this: if you want a woman that understands or that wants to cook, or if you want a woman that you need her to cook, just choose the woman that can. Saying that we should shame this woman, we should shame a woman who doesn't know how to cook instead of just showing her how to cook or asking her if she's willing to learn is counterproductive. To say that
we shouldn't have to waste time
bully somebody
to cook. He got other stuff to be doing. Why?
That wasn't even my point. I want to get to my point.
Why are you even wanting that man if you don't want to learn how to cook on your own? You're supposed to be able to feed him all by yourself.
And if she doesn't know how to cook, move on. If she doesn't know how to cook, go to another woman. Oh my God, Melanin, please.
No, you shouldn't have to tell her nothing. No, that's dumb.
If the woman is not willing to learn how to cook, if she doesn't know how to cook, that man has a choice to leave that woman the fuck alone. And what I'm saying is, it should be an automatic
default. No, you relax. You relax. It should be an automatic default that she knows how to cook. It should be default.
Okay, and if she
not a default, your household failed. Your household failed. If it's not a default, your household failed.
Okay, great. She's a failure if she doesn't know how to cook. Great, got it.
Her household failure.
If you, girl, we get it. My point is this: if you are a man that requires that, and she is not coming with that, you have a choice. You have a choice to not. If it wasn't her default, and you know that it wasn't her default,
her mother failed
her. She failed her. So that man has a choice. So that man has a choice to not deal with that failure of a woman. And all I'm saying is, be honest about what you want. If a man requires multiple women, a woman does not know.
A woman should know that already.
A woman does not know.
Do you have to tell a man to not know how to fix things and be a provider and be a leader and cover you and get up at night when we hear something rustling downstairs? Do you have to tell a man that, or is that by default?
So
you want to give a woman excuses.
All I'm saying
Even if her mom didn't teach her before she want to go being with a man, she should learn how to cook and clean and do those things before she wants to be with any type of man. You trying to make it a man's responsibility to leave her alone once he done already discovered she don't know how to do it later? That should be a default. She shouldn't even be there if she doesn't know.
Lock the cage doors at this time.
Get the fuck up. Simon says, get the fuck up.
You're going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
So like
if you want to, if you want to catch Melanin and Jazz, next edition of Saturday SmackDown, y'all did pretty.
Fatty, can I
Yeah.
just say this last thing? Because this.
Are you sure that's the last thing? Because it's never last thing.
It really is. Because
But it's
like
not going to be the last thing because she's going to respond and then you're going to respond.
Y'all gonna debate?
Why not set the debate then?
Why not debate Saturday?
Yeah, why not set the debate? 2 hours interrupted. You can finish your thoughts.
I don't know if that's how I want to spend my Saturday night going back and forth.
No.
Because this is not worth that. Because
so then why do you keep trying to finish your sentence if it's not worth it?
Because you're not letting me finish my sentence, Melanin.
Not worth it. Then be quiet.
I
don't have to be quiet if you don't. So let me finish getting my statement out while you're getting yours. Like I said, girl. Like I said, if the bitch ain't cooking, leave the bitch alone. Any man in the chat,
if you require, it's not a default. Your mama trash. You know what? You don't know how to cook and clean. Your mama was trash. I don't care.
Do y'all remember when they said it was the last thing?
You won't let me get it out. Y'all not.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
It's just y'all not trying to get my
Don't give. Every time Fatty and Ali were trying to speak today, you kept interrupting. I'm doing it to you.
Let's not do that.
You don't like it, so don't
interrupt what it is now. Damn, girl, we get it. You
No,
got
I don't care.
Y'all winner. We got it. Okay, can I finish? Patty, can I please finish my talk? Together.
Hey, friends, let's go. Let's do this, right? 1 minute from.
Damn.
Let's do 1 minute from each one of you, okay? Tell a friend to tell a friend that else.
She is arguing me about.
Go ahead.
Say this.
One minute, no rebuttals, no nothing. Jazz 1 minute, Melanin 1 minute, and then I go eat some McDonald's because I'm fat. And thank you very much, Nepal, for just sitting pretty, looking at the.
I gotta do it. I gotta let them go.
So all I'm saying is this, Melanin. You're right. Well,
talk in general because they don't want me to interrupt. So
okay. Just in general, you're saying that women are failures if their mothers didn't teach them how to cook. Okay, great. And all I'm saying is, if a man finds himself interested in a woman that doesn't have to cook, and he desires a woman that does, he should then leave that woman alone. He should not continue to pursue a woman. Now, if he wants to give her a chance to learn how to cook his favorite meal, etc., okay. But if he's not willing to be patient with that and requiring a woman to cook 5-star meals out the gate, that's not the woman for him. So he should move on. He should be honest with himself about that and honest with that woman about that. Like you said, she's a failure. So why would a man want to deal with a failure anyway? That's that.
Okay, are you done? Did she have a minute?
I'm not done. I'll let you know when I am.
You said 1 minute.
I'm not done.
I don't have time for these long ass conversations.
Everybody said no interruptions, and there you go interrupting. I thought you were in, Melanin.
Fuck up now. She don't need a monologue.
1 second.
I didn't finish what the fuck I said, girl.
You're going on a monologue. Be quiet.
I don't give a fuck. I got the floor right now.
We don't want a monologue.
I got the floor right now to talk my shit.
No, you don't. A minute passed. I'm not shutting up no more.
You literally just said no interruptions. So why are you interrupting?
I don't care about all that follow-up. I don't need a scenario on a story.
Why are you interrupting? Listen to the man. He said don't interrupt.
If you didn't learn it at home with your mama, that's the problem. A man should not be trying to worry about if you know how to cook and clean or not, because it should be a default. Period.
You saying the same thing over and over again, girl. I said that's cool.
How about you?
It's not a default for the girl. It's not a default for the girl. All the man has to do is not deal with it.
We're not promoting bad behavior.
What are you talking about? I can't even get my 1 minute.
I tried my best.
I can't even get my 1 minute.
I tried my best.
No, because y'all let her say whatever. It's cool though.
No, one second.
Y'all didn't even let that was
one
She didn't even allow me to speak.
No, both of y'all
infringed.
Both of y'all infringed the things. I said 1 minute and don't
she didn't let me. I wasn't even at a minute.
No, but that's the
yes,
point.
No,
You
the fuck I wasn't.
Yes, you
Stop
were.
talking to me.
No, what you gonna do? I keep
And
talking,
this is
right?
why they say Fatty is a bad moderator because
Oh well.
Shut your ass up.
Sorry, Fatty. I'm sorry.
and this is why they say Fatty is a bad moderator because if I mute
I'll
y'all,
let a man
I
drag
think
you
it's
to the
bad.
mud head ass. Ain't got a
Right.
man to take you serious
gotta
yet.
leave
So shut the fuck up.
You
Lame
don't know
ass.
what I got. You don't know what I got. That's what you're mad about. You have no idea what I got.
You so
You don't know what I got.
Ain't got a man to take you serious yet, girl.
You don't know what I
so
got.
male-centered.
You don't know what I got. And you was raised with no daddy
Girl,
from the way
girl, you don't know what
you had
you
no
weren't raised at
father
all.
in your
You
life.
weren't raised at all.
Don't be mad
You
because I
weren't
was
raised at
my
all.
daddy and you
You
weren't.
weren't raised at
Oh, yes, I was.
all. You weren't raised at all, bitch. You weren't raised at all. How about that?
Now it's getting a little bit too far, friends.
No,
So we're
you
going
just
to leave
listen.
it.
Keep my ass
Since we here.
I'm gonna
It's just goofy as hell to me.
I promise you, nigga, when the opportunity present itself again, nigga, I'm gonna shine, nigga, in a real way, nigga.
Like I said, let me finish the super chats and then we bounce. If y'all want to have an intimate space, I'll
Can't even
offer
say
it.
nothing without her saying nothing. She ain't got no self-control.
My husband, so I got her
LA for life, $2. Shout out to Sanetta. David, LA for life. David issue was not. Oh no, please.
Brother.
That is hilarious.
David's issue was not CNC. Napa is gaslighting him. Jamie comes back and says she matters, asking him this shit 30 years later. Because she's famous. I would want to know why you left the most beautiful woman on the planet. That's a great question. That's a fucking great question. Why the fuck did you?
She
didn't cook. That was enough.
Honestly, that's something when we were younger. No one would ever think anybody would leave Halle Berry, and she's been divorced 3 times. 3 times.
Jamie.
But did every time did the man leave her or did she leave them? Do we know that? I'm genuinely.
So who at least was him?
Hey, Jazz, you got to understand there is a bias towards if the woman does it, you support her. If the man does it, you go, hey, that's his loss. Like you're looking at it. There's a bias there. I love you to death, but you have a hard bias towards whether a man does it or a woman does it. Because
no, I literally.
Like, wait, there's more. Hang on to.
There's always more. There's always more. No.
I was curious.
Everybody out. Mel, Napa, Jazz, and especially Ali. Bye.
Kiss your ass goodbye.
Hey, you have to listen to them. I love them to death. Every time they say, Fatty, trust me, Ali is the expert on doing this. Yeah, we're going out. Yes, the last thing. I just want to ask one little thing. If the good woman and the bad woman and the sky and the sun get together, and now we have a 70-minute conversation because once again, y'all can't promise. Y'all can't keep promises. Keep promises. You say it's the last time. It's the last time. You have to go. And it's Tommy's fault. Yes, I said it. Shout out to y'all. And once again, friends, the hamburger fund needs $70. So if you're watching this offline, give me a fucking money.
Brother.
Now let me respect the money and read these ones. And I appreciate y'all, friends. It was a good show. They just were a little bit feisty in the end, but it's entertaining. It is what it is. David married another lady for 20 years. They interviewed him about Ali because that's what matters to the public. This, not this successful marriage. Thank you very much. We have 18 to go. We have Bipolar Dracula saying, y'all legit shame Nick Cannon and Neo Daily. That's all fact. We have Anonymous Base. He says, how is David the one who hurt when he left Earth? Ooh-wee. Then we have Boxing Ray saying, I'm in love with Melanin Legacy. Mel and Jazz have a lot of fans. There's a lot of people say, oh my God, you guys are beautiful. Nobody says I'm beautiful. That's a fucked up. It's my show. Crazy. I getting me mad. Jamie, Mel is mute on the prompt. Talk to Fuss with Jazz. Wee. Formidable AJ with $10 says salute to the panel. Salute to you, Jordan. Long time no see. Anonymous Base in the building saying, y'all forgot Catwoman, Monsters Ball, and Source. Damn, she was Catwoman. That's crazy. Jamie says, Fatty cooking was in your top 3. Pussy wasn't it. Wait. Pussy was pussy. All wasn't it. I don't know. Y'all need to send $5 super chat instead of 2 and try to cut the words. That's very offensive. Boxing Ray 111 says, Fatty, keep striving for greatness, King. Thank you very much for the super chat, King. We have JGW says, super sticker, nothing, $2. Appreciate you. Thank you very much, sir. He comes back again and says, Jazz is so fine. Our beautiful self. Aww. Then it comes Marcus and he says, shout out to Fatty, Ali, Melanie, and Apa for being solid all night. Thank you very much, Marcus. We have 5 to go. We have Jamie saying, Melanie's combative exposes a real nature. Damn. Then Captain Caveman says, Melanie versus Jazz Saturday. Make it happen, Fatty. I think it would be better because it would be better. Now they can let each other finish their points. They can pick the topics. I think it would be good. They could make a little bit of money. They could get a little like. I think Jazz and Melanie sooner or later are going to be YouTubers. That's what I feel. So I don't know. It is what it is. Thank you very much, Captain Caveman. We have another one. TJ Sheepy says Ellie Berry in Sourcefy. Thank you very much. HQ comes back and says, I thought y'all was done. I thought I was done, but wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
It's always more. Always motherfucking more. KB Caveman saying, a pod just chilling in the cut. And finally, the king of Africa, Ekene, says, Fatty, you sure you can do polygamy with these two? I'll never do polygamy because I can't even stand one woman. I would have a wife at best. And I'll have some concubines and I'll do some Jon Snows. Yes. And then I'll put them on the wall so I don't ever have to see them back again.
Brother.
You go into the north. Stay over there, pussy. So, friends, I appreciate you. Please drop our Discord for the people that want to do. Just go there and talk and chill a little bit with the folks. Okay, in the chat, I would appreciate it. But I will send you to another place. So let me send you to let me send you to Messi Michon. Messi Michon being a good friend of the show. Let me go ahead and send 400 people to Messi Michon. She's a new friend of the show. Go ahead and take care of her. Tomorrow I'll be on the past show. So I'd appreciate y'all. So let me go here. Let me do this. And the redirect is on Team Fatty and the Untouchable Empire. Signing out. Peace. Brother. We out.